Well, hello and a very good morning. We are live
on Freeview 89. Welcome.
For the very first time, I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shayley, and we're bringing you Shop on TV live every single night now from midnight till 3 a.m.
We certainly are, and we've got a massive array of products. You can check out all of our products on our website, shopontv.co.uk. We've got a show special for you tonight that we're starting with, and it's the Mirelle pillow. Now, the Mirelle pillow has a suspension system, and that's what this is showing you here at the front. These crisscross tries are in the middle of that pillow, and what that does is it supports you. It plumps the pillow. You'll never have to plump your pillow again. When you move your head around on your pillow, you'll have the most amazing support.
It means the pillow never flattens down when you're sleeping. How often do you fold a pillow over? You put your arm under the pillow. These very clever painted ties, you won't see them, but you'll appreciate what they do. When you put your head on the pillow, you've got the most incredible comfort. You've got a support for the neck and the head, but what you'll find is you won't ever feel that that pillow has gone flat. And this was designed very much for a loved one who had been in a very serious accident and was spent a year in bed rehabilitating. And she was in a situation where she was just so uncomfortable. And her dad said, you know, is there anything I can do for you? And she was like, if you could just get me a decent pillow. I could just have a pillow that would support me when I sit up, which would support my head and neck when I sleep. I just need to be comfortable. And he hunted everywhere. He got every pillow he could get, from the most affordable to the most expensive, from a top sort of a West End sort of London department store. And every pillow did exactly the same. It flattened down. It didn't give her the support that she needed. And in the end, and he was actually a cabinet maker, he was an engineer, he ripped all these pillows to pieces thinking, what is wrong with these pillows? And then he was like, well, they're all the same. Well, though the fillings are different, they're all a sack with a different filling in. So they're always going to flatten down. And that suspension that you see that's designed in the pillow, he actually saw that on a building as he was walking home one night, and he was like, oh my goodness, if those lintels actually support the bricks of that house, I wonder if I could develop that into a pillow to make sure that pillow never ever flattens through the night and virtually plumps itself back in the morning. And that's exactly what he did. It's our best-selling pillow, and we have to warn you, when it's a show special, it's only for 3 hours. So we launched this with you live at midnight. The deal on your screen will only be that price up until 3 a.m. And should mention, this is from the GX family. The Mirelle pillow is designed exclusively for us from the GX family. And if you go onto their website for this same technology, we'll double check, but normally their twin pack of pillows, normally $79.99 thereabouts as the full price. They often have an offer, and the offer takes it down to about $59.95. But our price on your screen, $29.95. You have got the most incredible saving on a pillow that makes such a difference.
And it's a pair of pillows that we're talking about. Now, you will see on your screen there are two different options to go for. You can go for the medium soft option or the medium firm. They're the same pillows, the same technology, the same design. It's just the medium firm option has 20% more filling. So don't overcomplicate it. If you prefer a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm. This is what it's all about. When you lay your head upon a pillow like this, you get the most amazing support. And this is the difference that you see here. Hayley, from a previous show, she laid down on a regular pillow, and then we compared it with the Mirelle pillow.
And we've got an original pillow there, and you really can see the difference. Virtually my head is flat on the mattress, and then you see the difference with that fantastic luxury Mirelle pillow, how I've got that great support, and that is the difference it will make every single night, helping you get that better night's sleep all night long. No longer having to put your arm under a pillow, folding the pillow over. This pillow will support your head and neck so beautifully. Choose the one that's right for you. If you like a firmer pillow, or perhaps you're like me, I'd always had two pillows, go for the medium firm. That is my favourite. However, if you do like a pillow to snuggle into, go for the medium soft. That same technology, those very clever painted ties are in the middle of that pillow to make sure that pillow will never flatten down. It's really great to have your company. We are live on, of course, Freeview this evening, or this morning. Never quite sure, is it morning, is it evening? And we're going to be live every single morning, evening from midnight till 3 a.m. And of course on TikTok, as well, which is always
TikTok.
fabulous, and on YouTube too.
Yeah, if you're on YouTube watching, you can always click and subscribe and you'll catch all the previous shows that we've watched in the past. Now, if you've not shopped with us before, let's point out exactly how to do it with us. You need the item number at the top of the screen that you see there. 385857 is the item number. When you go through, you're just going to choose medium soft or medium firm. You'll get 2 of the same pillows. Shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop, but you can order on the phone, 03333 241 241. There's the YouTube feed that you can see there. You can message the studio. We'd love to hear from you on our first live show on Freeview, or you can email studio@shopontv.co.uk. Then you can look at all the live products that we're going to be featuring.
We've got some great savings, haven't we, tonight? We've got a show special on the pillow that is only up until 3 a.m. So grab that while the stock is available. You'll also find the mattress we've got available is on a special up until 3 a.m. and our silk pillowcases, and we are very low on stock on those. Do your own research why silk is so great to sleep on. Put into your search engine, is silk good for my skin, for my hair? A silk pillowcase. Why do celebrities sleep with a silk pillowcase? And we have got as well the Cool Zone products, which are great.
Yeah, if you've been struggling with the temperatures, these Cool Zone products for pillowcases and mattress pads are absolutely brilliant. You've got either of those, a pair of pillowcases for £29. You've got massive reductions at checkout, and you've also got the the mattress pad for £29.
And that really does allow you to get that cooler night's sleep. It really does sort of take that heat away from your body whilst you're sleeping. So if you're really struggling with the heat we've got at the minute, and I think it's going to stay with us for a little while, this is a great way to help you get that better night's sleep. And we've said as well, you can use them, you can sit on them, you can let your pets lay on them. They're so versatile, but so many items. And that the Paint Blast, again, a very small amount of stock. So do have a little nosy on the website ahead of us, but we'll try and show you absolutely everything in the next 3 hours.
Now, the other thing to point out, if you are shopping across the show, the live products on the show, you'll only pay 1 postage. So if you want to go for pillows and pillowcases and maybe the mattress pad, you can get all of them for 1 postage. So fill up your basket and take advantage of everything. As we say, live on Freeview every night now from midnight through to 3 a.m. You'll also be able to catch us on ITV1 and STV live during those hours.
Yeah, we'll be joining them a little bit later on, so please do stay with us. We've got loads and loads to show you, but I think lots of the items tonight are really about you getting a better night's sleep, and it's so important to get a good night's sleep. If you're waking up with that funny neck in the morning thinking, oh, I slept funny last night, it's not that you slept funny, it's what you're sleeping on that makes that difference. And this pillow for so many people has been life-changing.
Honestly, when you lay your head down upon this pillow, you will absolutely love it. Remember, you are getting 2 for £29.95, but only for the duration of the show, that price. So get them in the basket and check it through as soon as you can.
Should we show you the difference, just so you can see the difference from a regular pillow to the medium soft to the medium firm. Now you're seeing that right there. So we've got our original pillow, and that original pillow is perhaps the pillow you're sleeping on right now, and you do have to fold it. You need another pillow. 3 pillows perhaps you've got, because they don't give you the support that you want. These are actually giving you the great support you need all night long. The difference between that ordinary pillow and your Mirelle pillow is quite incredible, and we'll show you that live in the studio as well, though I don't like doing the original pillow.
And that's what we're going to do first.
Because look at that. That's like a sad face, isn't it, that pillow? That's like a bad night's sleep before you even put your head on it.
Is that what your pillow's like at home? Are you folding your pillow over? Are you getting extra pillows to give you that support that you want? Well, let's show you the lack of support with a pillow like this.
Are you ready?
This isn't the Mirelle, remember. As it lies down, it's completely flat.
I mean, I may as well be just sleeping on the mattress, because it makes me feel a bit sick because I'm completely flat. My neck feels like horrible, and I would be trying to fold that over to get a bit more support. I'd be putting my arm under it. That is absolutely horrible.
Let's swap it straight away for the Mirelle, and this is the medium soft option. So if you like a softer pillow, go medium soft as you see it, and look at the difference there straight away. We're already really busy across the board. Whatever you're shopping for, be quick. The Paint Blast is flying. We're going to go to that in a few moments. 10% of the stock of the Paint Blast is already gone. This is the medium soft option. Support around the head, support around the neck, that comfort, that contouring. not having to plump your pillow, because as Hayley lifts her head there and moves around, that suspension system inside re-plumps the pillow. That is your medium soft option. If you go for that, you'll get 2 of the medium soft. What a lot of people do, though, is go for a pair of each. The medium soft that you see there, and then the difference in the medium
Now, this
firm.
is my favourite, because I normally would have 2 pillows, but I don't need 2 pillows. Because the only difference is this has got 20% more fill-in, and that is absolute heaven.
385857 is your item number. You are going to get a pair for $29.95. That's a show special. That's the price for the show only. The other thing to point out is the reason it does this is that suspension system that's inside, that crisscross design. So as Hayley moves from side to side, back sleeper, front sleeper, this is why that support is there for you. Front sleeper, back sleeper, side sleeper, it really doesn't matter. And that crisscross design, based on the lintels in a house, that's how the designer came up with the idea. But the fact that you've got a pillow that every time you move around, you won't have to plump it. When you get out of bed, you won't have to plump it. You've got comfort and you've got support for your head, for your neck, and it's so important to have a comfortable pillow.
Very much the first of its kind, and it is a pillow like no other, and it is from the GX company. If you know, it is under their umbrella. Mirelle is made exclusively for us, so we can do really extra special deals. But if you go onto GX's website, you can get a pair of this technology with that incredible painted tie inside, and you can choose medium soft or medium firm, and you'll find they've got them on discount at the minute, and they're $59.99. So you've got a pair for $59.99. Our price, our special price when we do a show is normally $34.95. So that's still an amazing saving. But right now, but only for the 3 hours of the show up until midnight, you've got an even better deal. And at $29.95, incredible value for money. Remember, if you do spend over £30, so if you are multi-ordering, you will, of course, get PayPal Pay in 3. The easiest way to order is on our website, shopontv.co.uk. But, of course, you can jump onto the phone lines as well. We've got people there right now waiting for you. It's really great to have your company. It's so nice to be live on Freeview.
Certainly is. Get shopping with us right now. Shop across the board and you'll pay that 1 postage on the live items on the show. Review-wise, people rave about these pillows, so let's share some of those reviews with you. Carol said, I adore it. This is far more than a luxury pillow. It's absolutely hands down the best pillow on the market, in my opinion. In one night, it got rid of horrid neck pain. Now, we never make any claims, but these are people's personal experiences when it comes to the pillow. I had neck pain and it changed how I felt the next morning. I adore it, thank you. There should be an infinite stars option. I woke up in such a good mood and it stayed cool. Best pillow ever. Alex James, that's the inventor, is a genius. As I say, that was from Carol that you see there. Let's take a look at another one for you from Evangeline. Lovely pillow. Will never have any other. If you're thinking of getting one, don't hesitate. Just do it. And you're not getting one, you're getting 2 for $29.95. 385857 is the item number. Life-changing. My friend and I have one pillow each, and they are life-changing. We cried the first morning after using them.
Cried with joy.
I would hope so, yes.
Absolutely. The best night's sleep they had. And that's the great thing. And if you actually spoke to anybody that works very much on Shop on, here on Shop on TV, but in shopping television, so many of us have these pillows, and obviously we could choose any pillow that we've worked with, but this is absolutely a bestseller because it really does what it says on the tin. That very clever design makes sure that pillow never flattens down. You never feel like you need to plump that pillow up. You don't never feel like you need to put another pillow, or you never feel that you need to put your arm under the pillow, because those painted ties that are inside your pillow, you won't see them, but you will feel the benefit of them. It allows you to get great support for your neck, your head, but that pillow will never flatten. Honestly, I know when you try this for the first time, you'll be like, oh my goodness, I get it. You know, that every other pillow, it does flatten through the night. I do have to fold it over. It does wake me up. I do wake up with that funny neck because I haven't had the support I need. You will always get, and that's the difference, a very sad, miserable looking pillow that gives you a sad night's sleep, and then a very happy cloud-like pillow and a blue sky that gives you that great night's sleep. And it does make a difference what you sleep on and what you sleep under as well to how well you sleep.
Yeah, and we've got some great sleep solutions for you tonight. Something that's been massively popular on social media, but across the board, a silk pillowcase.
Now, do check your baskets out. Remember, this deal is only up until 3 a.m. So pop your Mirelle pillows into a basket and check that basket through. But yeah, perhaps you might want to add in a silk pillowcase.
And we've got silk pillowcases, which are mulberry silk. Very, very important to point that out. 100% mulberry silk, the finest quality of silk that we've got for you. These are silk on both sides of the pillowcase. They should be £45, but again, for the duration of the show, they're down to £35. And the other great thing is they come in 4 colours that you can see there. The luxury of silk, now just the fact that you're sleeping on a silk pillowcase, amazing, but there are so many benefits, aren't there?
So many benefits from silk, and do just put it into a search engine. And why do celebrities love silk pillowcases? Is a silk pillowcase good for my skin, for my hair? There's lots of things we can't say, but there's so many things that silk can help with and allow you again to just get the benefit of that silk against your skin, against your hair. For me, just that beautiful luxury of silk. But when you know you've got 100% mulberry silk, which is very much the king of silks, you've got that silk both sides of the pillowcase. I bought a silk pillowcase many years ago because I discovered, well, actually it was my hairdresser. And my hair was really splitting and seemed to be very dry all the time. She says, get a silk pillowcase. So I did. And also my beautician, she said, the difference, I was saying, why am I so sort of lined this side? She said, well, you sleep on that side. She said, try a silk pillowcase and see if it makes any difference. So I bought a silk pillowcase, but it was only silk on the one side. The other side was cotton. So you got the benefits, you got the silk on both sides. But the other very clever design is inside you have a cotton. And that will stop your pillowcase then sliding and creating lines. So you're always sleeping on that smoothness of the silk. And perhaps you have been told for your hair to have like a silk sort of
a bonnet.
Wrap, a bonnet, yeah, for your hair. And again, look at the benefits of silk for your hair and for your skin. And this is why celebrities swear by sleeping on silk pillowcases. Now, stock-wise, we've got to warn you, we're very low on stock. We believe the white is going to be the first one to sell out.
Always the most popular,
and
we
have
the lowest in stock
we would like. And that obviously will go with all of your bedding. And it's always our best seller, isn't it?
So that's the first option, the white option. I've then got the Arctic for you, this gorgeous silver blue that you can see there. Again, nothing has high amounts of stock. So if you see a colour that you really like the look of, the fact that you've got all those benefits, silk on both sides as well, as Hayley said, cotton lined, so it doesn't ruffle, so it reduces down on those morning lines on your face because you've not ruffled the material under your skin. £35 gets you a silk, 100% mulberry silk. Now, it's the finest quality of long strand silk that you've got here. And that's why it's so important to point out, like for like, if you see silk pillowcases out there on the market, remember this is 100% mulberry silk, machine washable, obviously, so the care's really easy. It irons beautifully, but imagine laying your head every single night on a silk pillowcase. So that's the Arctic that we see there.
And that's such a great colour. If you've got sort of grey bedding, that's going to look like, like it's grey. But if you put that against a blue, whether that's a dark navy blue or a lighter blue, it is going to go with all sort of the blue tones as well. I think actually if you put that against a lilac, that's then going to have that lilac sort of look to it. So they're all really great colours. I love the sage. I think this is such a beautiful colour, very calming colour to sleep on. I bet if you've got pattern bedding, there is this sort of shade in that bedding, and it really does. I think it's nice to have that block of colour, even against patterns in a room as well. So that's your sage option. But then...
Now, this is the desert option. For me, I'd call it a champagne. It really is that lovely golden cream, isn't it?
And that is going to look beautiful with creams. It's going to look great again with your golds, but it is going to work, I think, with whatever colour option you've got, because it's a bit like having a gold pair of shoes, isn't it? Or a champagne, or a tan pair of shoes, or not tan. Well, they do call them tan, actually. Nude. And it's just going to go with absolutely everything. Great gift idea if you know someone that loves their skincare, if you know someone that loves their hair. It is a fantastic present idea. And again, do search, go onto the internet and search why a silk pillowcase good for my skin and my hair, or are silk pillowcases good for my skin and my hair, and you're sleeping on silk every single night. Incredible value for money, but grab them while the stock is there. I think that white is going to sell out very
At the moment, we've got all 4 colours, but as Hayley said, the white will be the first to go when it comes to your silk pillowcases. 001108 is the item number. I must point out, if you spend more than £30 with us here at Shop on TV, you can take advantage of PayPal Pay in 3. That little blue box that you see there at the bottom of the screen, it means you can spread the cost interest-free. So £13.32 on your first of 3 payments with your PayPal if you want to use PayPal on the silk pillowcase.
And as soon as you spent £30, that everything can be split with PayPal. Yep. So it doesn't have to be one product over 30, as long as your basket spend is over £30. So do check everything out on shopontv.co.uk. But where shall we go next?
Well, we're going to talk about the cool zone products that we've got for you.
I think it's just right, isn't it? Because it is so hot at the minute. We're not going to complain.
So hot.
It's nice to have it back, but at night, it is just so boiling, isn't it? And it doesn't seem to matter if the window's open. Does it make any cooler?
No.
Not really. You have a
Makes
fan
it
on.
warm
The fan's
half the time.
Really too noisy, and then you don't sleep because of the noise of the fan. This is like your own sort of air conditioning.
It's such
so
clever technology.
As soon as you touch this, it's cool.
You don't need to chill it. It doesn't need to go in the fridge or the freezer. You've got this natural dissipation of heat. So as soon as you lay down on this pad, if you want to have it over the top of your sheets for the maximum benefit, you can. In here, you've also got a pillow pocket. So you can put your favourite pillow in there. So your Mirelle pillow would fit in there perfectly. And then when you lay down upon this, as I say, it naturally dissipates the heat away from you. Scientifically proven to reduce heat build-up by up to 50%. So at this time of year, imagine the benefits that you're going to get there. Now, we've got to point out, £69 would be a great price, but you can see the details there. £40 off at checkout. Automatically. Don't need a code. You don't need any numbers. Automatically, when you pop it in your basket and you go through to checkout, it drops to £29.
We've only ever done it at this price once before. You absolutely love it. And of course, go to our live show. I'll take you through to, you know, putting things into your basket. But what we've done is we've put our items in our basket so you can see without any codes, without you remembering anything or finding a code from somewhere. It will automatically take, of course, the actual pillowcases and the pad that we've been talking about down to £29. And this again can change the way you sleep, allowing you to have that coolness through the night. Perhaps you're going through that time in life when you're like me in your 50s and you have lots of hot nights, or perhaps it's just the weather at the minute that is driving you mad. And having a bad night's sleep, it really changes the person you are. You're snappy, you're irritable, it affects your work, it affects how you think, you can't think straight. Getting a good night's sleep is so important, and if it's the heat that's affecting you, please do. For £29, please do try these pads. But remember, you can either put it right on top of your sheet, so you've got the maximum amount of cooling. You can put it under your sheet, so you still feel that cooling benefit as well. But actually, use it on a sunbed on your holidays. Fold it down, pack it, take it away with you.
Use it in the front room while you're watching TV. If you've been watching TV recently, we watched TV last night with the doors wide open. I think the heat was coming in. It was getting hotter inside, wasn't it? But on the sofa, on the bed, while you're watching TV, as I say, just have that cool zone.
Could be in the back of the car, on the back seat with all the kids while you're travelling, keeping them cool in the back of the car. As soon as you touch this, there's no gels. So if you want to, people do allow their pets to sleep on these because there's no gel for like a cat to claw at. You don't have to put them in the fridge and the freezer to prepare them to be cool. As soon as you touch that material, instantly cooling. And if you're going for the pad, remember it does have that pillow pocket, so you can pop your pillow in there and again get that benefit from cooling. Perhaps it's the back of the neck that you get is really clammy. Perhaps you get that really wild bed hair because you get hot and sweaty. This honestly is, it can be night changing, because it can change your night from a very hot night to a nice cool night. And temperature can make such a difference to how well you sleep.
And £40 off at checkout, remember,
and washable
automatically
too, which is brilliant. So you can wash this as and when you want to. The other nice thing is, perhaps you sleep hot and your partner sleeps cold. It's just that one side of the bed, which is really, really great. But what you must do is pop this into your basket to really see the price you get, because you will save £40. It goes down to £29 tonight.
Now, producer Leslie's just sent me a message through to the iPad. This is the lovely, is it Milani, Leslie? Oh no, this is Oscar. This is the other one. Oscar's laying on that cool pad, taking advantage of
like
that £40 off.
I'm just sleeping on my side.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, wow.
It's like straight in there, look.
Heaven.
How great would that be?
Absolute
And
heaven.
safe for the pets, because like Hayley said, there's no gels, there's nothing in here, so if they scratch away at the pad, it's fine. They won't break anything down. £40 off at checkout, just need to add it in. 153368 is your item number if you want to go for that. But don't just listen to us, take a listen to this.
I used to think that I would always have to suffer from sleeping hot. That was until I got my hands on the personal cool zone by Seriously Comfortable. All you have to do is place the mat down where you want it to go, pop your favourite pillow inside, and most importantly, lie down and enjoy wonderful cooling across your entire body. Enjoy a great night's sleep and wave goodbye to hot nights. Get your personal cool zone mat today.
And
Wave
do
goodbye.
get it
Wave
today. Do definitely get it today whilst you've got that fantastic price. And we say great for caravanning, great for camping. It's lightweight. You can take it here, there and everywhere. Reviews saying they take it on holiday. It's like their personal air conditioning. But do grab that while the stock is available. It's not £69, remember. You have got £40 off at checkout. So it will be £29 at checkout. So please do make sure you don't miss out on these. So please shop really, really smartly. So 153368 is your item number. I'm getting busier and busier and busier. It's great to be live on Freeview 89 tonight. We are going to be live every single night from midnight to 3 a.m. And of course, we'll be joining ITV a little bit later on, and STV, which we're live on every single night from around about midnight till 3.
But we're going to go back to our show special for you now. The show special that we've got for you are Mirelle pillows. Now, when we say a show special, just so you know, in future and on tonight's show, a show special, the price is only for the duration of the show. So make sure you get it during the show, because you get that fixed price. $29.95 gets you 2 of the Mirelle pillows. If you've not shopped with us before, you just need that item number at the top of your screen. 385857 is the item number, and you choose which option you want to go for, because you've got 2 options. You've got a medium soft. If you like a softer pillow, go medium soft, and we've got medium firm. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm. What I would do is go for a pair of each, because you've also
Which you
got
can with the price.
a capped postage as well.
Yeah, so the price is only till 3 a.m, then it will go back up in price. And if you compare this is from the GX family. If you go onto their website and have a look at their GX pillows, and they make Mirelle exclusively for us, so we can get really great deals. They have got it on offer at the moment. It's normally $79.99. It's down at $59.95 for a pair. So you have got such an amazing deal with us for the show at $29.95. And the difference this pillow can make to your night's sleep is incredible, because this is a pillow that will never flatten down. This is a pillow that will support your head and neck beautifully, but you'll never ever feel you'll need another pillow, or you need to put your arm under the pillow through the night because it's gone, you know, it's flattened, or you wake up and you're trying to plump it up, or you're folding the pillow over because you're just not getting the support you need. It will give you support all night long and will never flatten down. And it's all down to those painted ties that we were telling you about. You don't see these, they're in the middle of your pillow. They're not purple, they're not pink, they're white. So you don't see them, but you do feel what they actually create. And they create a pillow that will give you that amazing support all night long, but that pillow will never flatten down. You'll never think, oh gosh, you know, oh, you wake up and you think, oh, my neck feels funny, I've slept funny. And it's not that you've slept funny. You're not waking up like this thing and you've got that funny neck all day. It's that, you know, it's what you're sleeping on that's helping create that. This makes sure you get that great support all night long.
And
which
you can
is so
see,
clever.
because of that support system you just talked about, Hayley, it just bounces back. So when you move your head, when you move around in bed at night, it bounces back. The support that you get from this is spectacular because of that support system that's inside, but it's super comfortable as well. It really is cozy and comfy to snuggle down into. Like we say, medium firm or medium soft are your options. I'd go for a pair of each, to be honest, because they look great on the bed. But the difference, if you've got that old pillow that Hayley was talking about that does this, we're going to show you a picture of Hayley from a previous show, and this is the difference the Mirelle pillow can make, isn't it?
So an ordinary pillow, they do flatten down, don't they? You know, through the night, you fold the pillow over, you try and put your arm under the pillow, you're trying to plump the pillow up. You can see how flat my head is on that ordinary pillow. When you sleep on a Mirelle pillow, look how it gives you that incredible lift. It seems to give you that right body alignment. It gives you the support that you need for your head and your neck, and it will stay like that all night long, whether you sleep on your front or your back or your sides. It will never flatten down, so you'll never feel you need another pillow or you need to fold that pillow over. And it gives you and it helps you, I think, get to sleep quicker because you're comfortable instantly. But if you are comfortable all night, I truly do believe it helps you sleep longer and fuller, because when you're comfortable, you sleep better.
Yeah, of
and
course.
you know that if you're waking up because your neck feels funny or your pillow's flattened down, so you're folding your pillow over, that's disturbing your sleep. If you've got, I mean, this looks like a beautiful white cloud on a blue day, doesn't it? If you've got heaven in this pillow, from that very miserable, very sad pillow that's in Sean's other hand, the difference is phenomenal. And that's what it's all about. It's all about getting that comfort.
Yeah.
And changing your pillow really can make that difference.
This is what you want, what you really, really want. This isn't what you want, it really not. So if you want to go for this, remember you will get a pair of these pillows for $29.95, only for the duration of the show.
Yeah, it is. It's a show special, so it's only for the show. And the only difference between medium soft and medium firm is the medium firm has got 20% more filling. They've got that same clever painted tie, and those painted ties are in the middle of your pillow. You can't see them. They're not pink or purple, but they're in the middle of your pillow, and they were designed and used to make sure that that pillow will never flatten down. And you can see in this little animation, slightly shorter than the pillow itself. So when you put your head onto your pillow, it will give you great support on the head and the neck, but it will never completely flatten. Even if you change position through the night, it will plump back up where you've moved your head from. And you've got that comfort all night long. And designed originally by a gentleman called Alex, and he designed this for his daughter. And his daughter, sad story, because she was in a terrible accident.
Yeah.
She was knocked down by a car. And she was extremely poorly. She was airlifted to hospital. She was in a coma, and she's absolutely fine now. But when she actually came home, she did have to rehabilitate in bed for virtually a year. And one of her biggest problems was she just couldn't get comfortable. She was living in bed, she was sleeping, she was eating, she was reading, she was watching TV, and none of the pillows that she had gave her the support she needed for any of that. She wasn't comfortable when she was sleeping, she wasn't comfortable when she was sat up. And her dad, obviously desperate to do something to help her, said, like, is there anything I can do? And she said, will you just find me a decent pillow? And bless him, he went out and he hunted everywhere. He bought the most affordable to the most expensive from sort of top London department stores, trying to find the solution to these pillows always flattening down. But nothing worked for her. And in the end, he ended up taking all these pillows apart. He was actually an engineer, he was a cabinet maker, and he was due to retire, but this changed his life, because he took all these pillows apart. And he's like, of course they flatten down. Even though they've all got different fillings for different benefits, it is a sack with a pillow with a filling in, so they're always going to flatten down. So he's like, I've got to. How can I make a pillow stay plump? How can I make a pillow support your head and your neck, but not flatten? Support you when you sit up in bed, when you want to read. You know, in hospitals, the nurses used to always sort of plump those pillows up. How can I make that pillow always stay plump? And then one day he was walking home and he had one of those light bulb moments. He walked past a house and it had the lintels on the house holding the bricks. And he was like, that's supporting the bricks so they don't come away from the house. I wonder if that would work inside a pillow. So he then started developing a pillow, and of course it worked. And then the whole family, his mum was like, well, you can't just make one for your daughter, you've got to make, I want that pillow, and everyone's going to want that pillow. So though he was due to retire, he's not a cabinet maker anymore, he's now a pillow designer. But for all of us, we all reap the benefit, because now we have a pillow that is life-changing to help you get that better night's sleep, night after night. It's all down to those painted ties. It's all down to that light bulb moment. And that pillow now will be a pillow that will always give you the support you need from the minute you go to sleep to the minute you wake up. But it will never go completely flat like pillows normally do.
And these are in the middle of your pillow. They're not pink. You won't feel them, but boy, will you feel the benefit of that suspension system, meaning that as you move around, it's always supported. It's always comfortable. You are getting 2 of the pillows, remember, 2 pillows for $29.95 whilst we have them for the duration of the show.
And do remember, this is from the GX family. This is under the umbrella of the GX family. They make Mirelle exclusively for us, so we always can do a really great deal. If you went on to GX right now, you can get this technology in a pillow, and their pillows are on offer, and you can get a pair for $59.95. Our price when we do a saving is normally the price you see on your screen with the cross through it. It's normally $34.95. So we always do have a really great deal, but you've got an even better deal tonight, but only until 3 a.m. $29.95 is your price. And don't make it more complicated than it is. If you like a softer pillow to snuggle into, go for the medium soft. You will get a pair of them. If you like a firmer pillow, so if you like, perhaps you have 2 pillows normally. Perhaps you like to sit up in bed and read and you want that support behind you. Perhaps you're in a wheelchair and again, you want that support and that comfort behind your back, but you want that more sort of filling, because that's what it is, 20% more filling in your medium firm. So if you do like a firmer pillow, if you normally use 2 pillows, go for the medium firm. It's not just us that swears by it. We sleep on these every single night. Our director sleeps on these every single night. Our producer sleeps on these every single night. You have got the most amazing opportunity to discover what a difference they make. But you don't have to just believe us as shopping telly people, because it is a favourite with us. There's so many of you at home that send in amazing 5-star reviews for this because it's made such a difference.
Let's look what Ken and Jodie had to say. I bought the Mirelle pillow because me and my wife were suffering with neck pain. Again, we never make any claims, but these are people's personal results. We bought every pillow money could buy and they didn't work. And the Mirelle pillow didn't disappoint. We had the best night's sleep we've had in years and we now sleep like babies. Would definitely recommend the Mirelle pillow to anyone. You will get a pair for that $29.95 price.
Only until 3 a.m. So please do check your baskets out. Get that in the basket. And remember, if you do spend over £30 on your basket spend, you will get the option of PayPal Pay in 3. But we have got people on the phone lines as well. And we are busy on the phone lines. So if you are on the phones, we will get to you as soon as we possibly can. But something to go beautifully with your Mirelle pillow is this.
Oh, these are great.
These are so clever. And this, again, is all about keeping us cooler through the hot nights.
Now, you've got the Cool Zone cooling pillowcases. We'll change the details on the screen for you. You are going to get a pair of these for a brilliant price because we've got a real special offer on these, because when you go through to checkout, the price is going to come up on the screen right now.
But you're not going to spend that.
You're not paying that.
No, no, no.
Oh, no, no, no.
Because what you'll find, £29 will come off, so you'll actually pay £29. They're half price,
for the pair,
which is brilliant. And that means one for you, one for your partner, and it really does make that difference too. It's often the back of your neck, isn't it, that gets hot and sweaty. Perhaps you get that really bad bed hair because your hair's got sort of damp through the night. I can end up looking like Lolly the Lion because all of a sudden I've got this big mane through the night. This is allowing you to have that instant cooling. And again, we don't have to prepare this. We don't have to put this in the fridge or the freezer. It's the material that is just so clever to touch. It's instantly cool.
You can see it's advanced ultra cool fibres that are directly knit through the cover of the pillow cover that you see there. So it naturally dissipates the heat away from you. It reduces that heat buildup. So you get hotter and hotter. It's scientifically proven, in fact, to reduce heat buildup by up to 50%. 50%. So to have that natural dissipation of heat in these extreme temperatures that we're having, that we're not used
Perfect,
to. It's also anti-allergy and it's fully machine washable. So not just for a pillowcase, if you wanted to put this maybe in your car, as over the car seat.
Or in
for
a
you
lot
to
of
sit
people
against.
keep one for themselves, one goes in the pet bed.
Yeah.
You know, for the dog really struggling with the heat. Again, as soon as they lay onto this, they've got that instant cooling. One for you, one for your partner. Use them as a pillow protector as well, because of course they are machine washable, and then put your pillowcase over the top and use it alongside your silk pillowcases. And again, you've got the benefits of the silk, but then you've got this fantastic cooling effect and allowing you really to get that better night's sleep again, because temperature can again wake you up. If you're hot and clammy, you know you wake up hot and clammy, don't you, through the night? And then if you wake up, it's so hard to get back to sleep, and it's so hard. Then you're trying to find a cool part of your pillow. You'll always have a cool part on your pillow, which is brilliant. But like Sean said, do take them as well in the car.
Nice.
You could actually have one, you take that whilst you're caravanning, camping, whilst you're exercising.
And again, straight away as I put that around my neck, it feels like it's been in the fridge or in the freezer. That material is so clever. It naturally dissipates the heat away from your body. It's scientifically proven to reduce heat buildup by up to 50%. You're not paying £58 though. Automatically at checkout when you go through, you will get 2 of those pillowcases for £29.
Yeah, which is amazing, and it is a special only for the show up until 3 a.m. Really lovely to have your company, so please do not miss out on anything tonight. And we have got lots of specials at 3 a.m. This deal is for as long as the stock is available. But if you're going for, of course, our Mirelle pillow, that's a show special. If you are going for the silk pillowcases or the mattress, they are on a show special only up until 3 a.m. But if you are going for the cool zone, it is allowing you to have this deal for as long as the stock is there, and that is reducing them by £29 down to £29, so half price. Please do check those deals out whilst the stock is available, and of course allowing you to have that coolness all night long. Great to be live on Freeview 89 tonight. Don't forget we're on TikTok live every single night as well from around about midnight. We're also on YouTube live, and we will be joining ITV and STV, which we're live on every single evening too.
We've got a great array of products for you. You can find everything on the website. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way for you to shop for everything, and you'll see all the different items. We've got some great deals tonight. Show specials that are only at that price for the duration of the show. We've got some great deals that are at the very last of the stock that we have remaining. If you want to get in touch, we'd love to hear from you. studio@shopontv.co.uk, or you can go to the message board that's on the website. If you want to go to the message board, you can send us a message, even if it's just a hello. We'd love to hear from you. We can't reply to you on that one. If you want to reply, email us studio@shopontv.co.uk. A great array of products, some real favourites. And this next item that we've got for you has sold out a couple of times. It's hard for us to keep it in stock.
And it's very low in stock right now. Price-wise, it is incredible, and this is going to allow you to get those jobs done painting wise, because painting, oh my goodness, can be a nightmare. With a brush or a roller, you get the brush marks, you get the paint, you know, the paint running, you get the roller marks. Nothing looks like it's been well, it looks like it's been painted badly, whereas this gives you a factory finish.
A professional factory finish every single time. It's really easy to use as well. You can see it's as simple as this. You can use all your different kinds of paints.
Whether it's a gloss or a lacquer or varnishes or stains or satin or eggshell or wood preserve, so inside, outside.
Yep, whether it's doors, walls, skirting boards, window frames, furniture, as we say, inside or out. You can use it horizontally or vertically, as you're seeing here in the clip. And to get a paint blast at this kind of price
is incredible.
Is brilliant. You can also use PayPal Pay in 3, 25.31 on your first of 3 interest-free.
The other great
payments.
thing is there's hardly any overspray, so it's great to use indoors or out. Perhaps you've been looking at the fence panels and you really need to treat them, and it's such a big job. We watched a lady for days painting her fence. It took her forever.
Driving past
and she was still on her knees doing another panel. This allows you really quickly. We got one of these for your dad,
we did.
and he couldn't believe a job that had taken him days or weeks, all of a sudden he could do in an afternoon.
And look at the transformation indoors and outdoors on all these different items. When you look at your fence, you could have 20 panels down one side, 20 panels down the other. If you're doing it by hand with a brush or a roller, it takes forever. This makes the job so much easier and at such an affordable price. $69.99. You can use PayPal Pay in 3, $25.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. But it's so many different places you'll use this.
And it really can brighten your life up, can't it? Perhaps it is you wanted to move, but you can't afford to move, or perhaps it just didn't work out. If you actually start painting your indoor walls, perhaps painting the living room, all of a sudden it looks fresh and new. But it's a big job, can be really expensive to get a painter in, and if you try and do it yourself normally, it looks like you've painted it, because if you are doing it with a brush, it's messy, or a roller, it's a nightmare. You get brush marks, you get bristles. If you get somebody to come in, it can cost an absolute fortune. This allows you to get a professional finish. So whatever you paint, it looks like that's how you bought it, not that you've repainted it.
It looks new, like a factory finish. You can transform rooms indoors. You can transform your garden, whether it's fence panels, whether it's decking. It's going to be brilliant for that. It's got a light on the front, so if you're in a dark area, you can see where you're getting the coverage. You can use it horizontally or vertically just by turning that inner core.
And it's as simple as this. Get your paint, pop it into the paint blaster pot, and if you can actually use a hose pipe, honestly, you can use the paint blast. It sprays so evenly. It's very cleverly designed, so you've got high volume but less pressure, so you get the minimal overspray. Really clever in design. It's clean, it's safe to use inside and out, and whether it is fence panels, it's lightweight, so you can just use one hand and do many fence panels up and down, side to side. You just hold it about 20 to 30 centimetres away. If you're doing decking, you can go down and it paints evenly if you're holding it down. If you're doing the ceilings, you can hold it up and it paints evenly doing the ceilings. You can do the plant pots outside, so you can actually make everything match, the plant pots, the outdoor garden furniture. You could do radiator covers inside. You could do the walls or the brick walls, or your plain walls, and transform a room in an instant. Perhaps you're trying to sell your property, but you just know it needs sprucing up a bit. And I love if you upcycle, you can upcycle things and sell them on.
Yeah.
And honestly,
great little business, transforming bits of furniture and then being able to sell them. But the quality that you get here, high efficiency, 600 watt motor that you can see there. Like we were saying, high volume but low pressure, very little overspray. Works really quickly with that strong motor, and no spills, no splatters, no brush marks, no gaps, because you're using an amazing system that is based on what the professionals use to get that perfect finish every time. And
as well, really easy to clean, so no messy brushes to try and clean. There's nothing worse. I've got paint all over my hands, all over the sink. It's an absolute nightmare. So really easy just to swill that pot out and start again, and chop and change from different sort of colours and different paints as well, which is fantastic.
All your different types of paints that you can use. It's so versatile. It's so precise. You've got that multi-position spray on there, the intensity adjustment that you can see, which means you can control the flow of paint if you like. You've even got a light on there when you're working in darker areas. We were lucky enough to do the first show where we got some great live demonstrations with Charlie, didn't we?
We did, and remember, use it inside and out. We were outside, so we thought, well, what should we do? Let's do some fence panels.
Now, you can use pretty much any type of paint in this, as long as it's a smooth paint. So it could be fence paint, decking paint, which you're going to be doing in a moment. It could be oil-based paint, water-based paint, varnishes, lacquers, enamels. It keeps on going.
Great.
Yes, you can use this indoors, you can use this outdoors. So from your walls to your ceilings, to your architrave, to your skirting boards, to your doors, you can use it pretty much anywhere around the home, guys.
And it's so nice to refresh your home. It's like perhaps you've been thinking about moving and you just can't afford to do it. If you actually just decorate,
just bring it back.
It feels new and fresh again.
Now we're going to step out the way so Charlie can get painting, because it is really important, obviously, to use your protective equipment like your face mask and your goggles there. But when Charlie gets painting, just watch the ease of use when it comes to this fabulous Paint Blast 4x4. It really is that professional finish.
Honestly, you always get professional finish on. So professionals, DIYers, absolutely anyone can use this. It's perfect. So all you need to do is very lightweight. I've loaded this full of fence paint right there. All you need to do, hold it about 20 centimetres from the surface and just just keep it moving, okay? Turn it on at the top there.
And it really is as simple as this. And you can see we're going up and down at the moment, but you can go side to side. You can actually do as well, and we'll show you decking, you can do ceilings. It doesn't matter what angle this is at, you're getting this
That's really clever,
very clever sort of atomized spray that actually then allows you in one pass to get that perfect finish.
Perfect coverage, and again, if you go back to the other ways you've painted fences in the past, this makes it so much easier. We're not talking about hours, we're talking about minutes for a fence panel.
To do fence panels previously, it's probably taken you days. You've probably stretched it over weeks to actually get them finished, whereas you can actually get this done, you know, very easily over a weekend without any messy brushes, without any awful rollers, without a hassle. Allowing you to get as well, I think, which is really important, that professional finish, because these items that we spray paint look like you bought them like this.
It's like a factory finish, isn't it? Like we were saying, that factory finish, that perfect end to your fence panel that you can see there. It's up to you how many coats you want to do, but we're talking about under a minute there for that fence panel that we've seen.
And you're loving it, and you will love it, because all of a sudden, a job that can take such a long time, that can be an absolute nightmare, a real mess, all of a sudden is so easy. It's so easy. If you can use a hose pipe, you can use the paint blast. It's super lightweight. You hold it in one hand, and as you see there, you can go up and down, you can go side to side. And whether you are painting, because you can alter the spray, a vast area like a room or a fence or decking, or whether you're trying to do something really intricate, perhaps you're going to do a stencil.
Brilliant for stenciling.
Or perhaps you've got something that's quite sort of detailed, and you want to be a more of a precise sort of spray, you can alter the spray, so it makes it really easy.
We're going to show you that, in fact, on an indoor radiator cover, just so you know. It's so versatile, indoors or outdoors.
Stock-wise, though, about 10% of that stock already sold out and gone. And once we get live with ITV and STV, I think we could lose this tonight. We are really low in stock. We always try and get stock back in as soon as we possibly can, but I don't think we can get this until sometime in September. So grab it now. You could be getting all those jobs done in the garden right now while the weather's nice. And then, of course, going into September, you could be indoors, sorting the indoors out. And honestly, by just painting a room, sometimes you can feel like you've moved. When we did pay for someone to paint ours, because we didn't have one of these. I was like, there's no way we're ever going to get anywhere with a paintbrush. But it just made everywhere feel so clean and so nice and
And
so
you'll be
fresh.
looking for areas to do, because that's what you do. You do one room, and then you want to do another and another and another.
And if you have got kids, you often do sort of do what they're into, or, you know, whether you've stenciled it, and then the next year they've gone off it, haven't they? Well, you can so easily just paint over it, stencil something else on. Honestly, it's phenomenal. 594963 is your item number, down to $69.99. We've seen that fence panel, and we talked about radiator covers. Let's take a look at something. Well, outdoors to indoors.
Yeah, more intricate.
But indoors, I think radiator covers can look so great.
Yeah.
But they can sometimes look so tired. Or sometimes I looked and I was like, oh, I can't get the colour that I want. Well, you can just get, you know, just a white and then transform it with a paint colour.
Yeah, and it brings it back to, I mean, you can be on trend with everything, can't you? Certain colours are on trend at different times, and this is one of those real trendy colours that you can transform in a couple of moments. That's the great thing about it.
It is. You're forever saving time, you're saving money, you're saving on paint as well, because you can see we're using so little paint. It's very much one pass over and the job is done. The secret is just to hold it around about 20 to 30 centimetres away from the item you're actually spray painting, and keep moving. It's multi-surface, so whether you are using it on doors or walls or skirting boards or window frames, furniture inside and out, fences, like we did the stenciling, changing the kids' rooms, sheds or summer houses or decking, it makes no odds.
With detail like that, can you imagine with a brush, what a pain that would be.
You'd have loads of drip marks. It will be running down the back. There's nothing running down the back, and there's so many things like this. When we did Mum's wrought iron chairs. They had a lot of sort of detail like that. But again, the finish was absolutely fabulous.
Now you can see it's a very windy day out here with us at Shop on TV, but getting that great coverage, whether you're going side to side, whether you're going up and down, it really doesn't matter. You get that precision finish. That radiated cover, about a minute and a half, that 90 seconds.
I love that colour.
Nice colour, isn't it?
You know, just again changing the whole look of the hallway, and all you've done is painted the radiator cover. And again, you can chop and change that time and time again. Because I think our
it's not a big
taste
job, is it?
No, that's it. And you're not really spending a great deal of money. You're getting a pot of paint and the job is done. And then other odd bits, perhaps in the hallway, you could spray paint to match into that. So clever. And remember, all those paints, glosses or lacquers or varnishes or stains or satin or eggshell, absolutely fantastic. And it is fantastic and you're loving it. You do need to check your baskets out because we're really low on stock of that. And when it has gone, we don't think we're getting back into sometime in September. So grab it whilst the stock is there. Check it all out on shopontv.co.uk and pop that into your basket. You can use PayPal Pay in 3 as well.
594963. And if you're using PayPal, just 25.31 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
And it does give a professional finish, honestly. If you've never painted before, all of a sudden you feel like you are a painter. But we're going to go back to helping you get a better night's sleep, and this is a show special. Our show specials are purely for the show, so we started this at midnight with you here live on Freeview 89, and we will be live with this price until 3 a.m. We always give you a little bit of a wiggle room at the end of the show just to check your baskets through, but sadly if you come back at 4 o'clock it will have gone back up in price. It is purely for the show, and this is a product that really can change the way you sleep.
Yeah, when you look at this pillow here, this is just an example. Now these crisscross designs that you see here are actually in the middle of the pillow. They're slightly shorter, they're not pink, they're not purple, they're just in the middle to give you support. It is a suspension system that's so clever. What it means in practical terms is you won't have to plump your pillow up, you won't have to try and fold it over, you won't have to have an extra pillow, because the pillow that you'll have will keep its shape whenever you want it to. So as you move your head on your pillow, it literally just bounces back. Now we've got to point out straight away, there are 2 different options. There's a medium firm and a medium soft option. If you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm.
I normally have 2 pillows, so medium firm is perfect for me. On its own, you don't need 2 of these because of that very clever design. And it's that, you know, when you wake up and you think, oh, I slept funny, you've got that funny neck in the morning. This is going to support your neck and your head so beautifully. You really feel it puts you in the right body alignment, and it will support your head and neck all night and never plump, you know, sort of flatten down. You'll never feel you need to wake up and plump your pillow up. You'll never feel you need to put your arm under your pillow or fold the pillow over. Or perhaps you're getting another pillow. You've got 3 pillows. Perhaps sometimes you have 2 pillows, then you pull one out one night and you just have 1 pillow because you're not, then you change it again. It's a nightmare to try and get your head comfortable. This will allow you to get that instant comfort, and it will give you that comfort all night long. Yeah,
it doesn't flatten down. When we talk about bad pillows or pillows that you might have at home.
Normal pillows.
Yeah, that are a regular pillow, something like this perhaps. Now this is
like a very sad face.
Well, it doesn't give you any support. Look at that. All the filling falls down to either side. If I put it by the Mirelle pillow, and this Mirelle pillow is the medium firm that I've got in mind. What a difference that is.
A difference to how you sleep, but a difference to how it looks on the bed as well. That will fill your pillowcase properly. You know, sometimes you'll put a pillowcase on, and because you've got an ordinary pillow, the pillowcase is all floppy at the sides because the pillow isn't filling the pillowcase. That will fill your pillowcase and look beautiful on the bed. But the reason it's been designed is not to look fantastic, it's to change the way you sleep. Because of those painted ties, it will never flatten down. You'll never feel like you're not getting support. Perhaps, you know, when you wake up and you think, and you've got that funny neck. I slept funny last night, and your neck's funny all day. You can't turn around while you're driving. This will give you that great support. And you can see the difference actually in this before and after, because I'm on that ordinary pillow, that very sad looking pillow that you see right there. And that ordinary pillow, no support at all for my neck and the head. You can see, I mean, I look uncomfortable, but you feel uncomfortable. I feel like I don't know, I can't breathe properly, and makes me feel quite sick to be so flat to the bed. But then look at the Mirelle pillow. the support that it gives, and it gives you that support to the head and the neck all night long, whether you sleep on your front or your back or your side, and it will never flatten down. It will always be that great support all night long because of those painted ties. And they were a very clever design, light bulb moment really for the gentleman that designed it. He saw those crisscrosses on a building as he walked home one night, and he was trying to find a good pillow for his daughter. His daughter had been in a terrible accident. She'd been knocked over by a car. He had one of those that night where you get that phone call and it's your absolute dread. She was extremely poor. She's absolutely fine now. She's had a little girl of her own. But she was extremely poor. She was in a coma. And when she eventually came out of hospital, she was bedbound for about a year. And obviously, as a parent, he just wanted to do something to help her. And he's like, what can I do? And the thing that was driving her crazy is she wasn't comfortable. If she was sat up in bed trying to read or she was eating in bed, the pillows wouldn't support her. If she was lying down, she wasn't comfortable. They weren't supporting her. She was like, Dad, can you just get me a decent pillow? And bless him, he went out and he hunted everywhere. He got the most affordable pillows to the most expensive pillows from the top West End sort of department store. And none of them worked. They all flattened down. He was like, what is this with the pillows? They were all different fillings. They were different designs. But then he started taking them apart. He was actually a cabinet maker. He was an engineer. And he took them all apart. He's like, of course they flatten down, because though they've got different fillings, it's a sack with a filling in. So that is always going to flatten. There's nothing to create the support that you need. So he tried to think what he could do to change that. And he did walk past a building one night, and it was one of those light bulb moments. He saw the lintels on a house, and he was like, well, if that's supporting the bricks to the house, I wonder if I could do that perhaps inside the pillow, and it would make sure the pillow never flattens down. And that's what he tried, and that's what he did. And it worked. And though he was about to retire from cabinet making, which was his job at the time, he's now a pillow maker, a pillow designer. His retirement was ended because he developed something that his mum was like, you've got to make these, not just for your daughter. This has to be for everybody. How many pillows have you bought in the past? How many pillows have you not got on with? Those painted ties, they're making sure that pillow never flattens down. That very clever design that he put in the middle of the pillow means you get the support and comfort you need all night long, but that pillow will never flatten down. You'll never feel you need another pillow, or you need to put your arm under the pillow. Yeah. So clever.
Well, that's in the middle of the pillow, so it stops that need for plumping, but it also means you get the most amazing comfort. In fact, we should show the difference between that regular pillow that we've been talking about.
He just wants me to suffer, really.
Yes, why not?
Because if perhaps you're awake right now because your pillow's woken you up, perhaps you've woken up and you're trying to plump the pillow up, you're folding the pillow over, you're putting another pillow. I mean, so often we put a pillow, we have two pillows and you pull one pillow out. If they're like that, it's a pretty sad looking pillow, that, but so many pillows do exactly that.
Well, let's get you to lay down on this pillow and show you then the difference between the Mirelles that we're offering you tonight. Remember, you've got two options. You've got medium soft and medium firm. I'll show you both of them separately. This pillow, first of all, though, please.
Is not the one you're buying. No. Because you'll see.
This is neither of what you're buying.
Oh, it is.
Flat, right?
Oh, horrible. Because I've got I may as well be sleeping just on the mattress because I've got no support there. Makes me feel quite sick. I don't like being completely flat.
Well, you can see how straight her body is, how straight Hayley's body is.
I've got no support on my neck.
There's no elevation to the head whatsoever.
I would be trying to fold that over. I'd be trying to put my arm under it. It's horrible. You can feel as well, it's changed my voice.
Saying in the gallery, you sound a bit nasally.
I do.
You need a tune.
So if I was a lady that snored, I feel I'd snore quite a lot.
You do, my
in this
love,
position.
you do.
But obviously, being a lady,
Let's get rid of
I
that,
don't
shall we?
snore.
Now, the difference straight away we can see with the medium soft option from Mirelle, we can see a complete difference, but when Hayley lays down on it, there you really see the difference it'll make to how you sleep. So elevation, the position of Hayley's head is elevated. That means she's not completely flat to the bed like she was before.
I'm not nasally anymore.
You're not. You can see how it's lifted head up. Also great support in the neck as well, isn't it?
It's so comfortable, and for me, you don't feel you need another pillow, or I don't feel I ever need to plump it up. Whether you sleep on your back or your side, it supports you just beautifully.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what position sleep you prefer, whether you're backside, front sleeper, completely up to you. It'll give you that great...
Don't put your backside on it. Well, I suppose you can.
Well, you can if you want to. Maybe we should show that next. That's your medium soft. We're going to show you medium firm now. This is the difference between medium soft and medium firm.
This is my choice.
It's just 20% extra
Oh,
filling.
heaven. That is just the perfect support for me. If you normally have 2 pillows, go for this. If you like a firmer pillow, go for the medium firm. This is my absolute number one, because for me that is just perfection.
Now we've got to remind you this is a show special. That means it's only at this price for the duration of the show, just up until 3 a.m. So if you want to get this deal to get a pair of Mirelle pillows, medium soft or medium firm, you'll get 2 of the same for £29.95. 385857 is your item number if you want to add it in. And it's all about this. Inside the pillow, you will see you've got this crisscross design. That means it gives you that perfect support every single night. It means you won't have to plump your pillow over and over again. Wherever you lay your head on the pillow, it sort of moves the filling around inside with that suspension system, so it always stays nice and evenly filled as well, and it's going to look great on the bed.
Yeah, it fills your pillowcases properly. It looks nicer on your bed. So many times you'll put a pillow in a pillowcase and it's all floppy at the sides, isn't it? This fills your pillowcase beautifully. So visually it looks amazing, but the reason it's designed is to help you get that better night's sleep, to give you that comfort all night long. Perhaps you're rehabilitating in bed and you really struggle with a pillow. I know when my nana was in a wheelchair, and to get that support around her back, it was horrendous. We used to try it, but pillows always flattened down, again giving you great support when you're sat up in bed reading. But also laying down and having that right sort of body alignment. It just seems to hold your head and neck just where it should be and gives you that instant comfort. And rather than spending hours trying to get the pillow right, how often you're putting another pillow, you're taking a pillow off, you're plumping the pillow up, and you still can't get comfortable. That then eats into your sleeping time, and sleep is so important. If you don't have a good night's sleep, you're like a different person, aren't you, that next
and a
day?
pillow can make a huge difference.
It sounds ridiculous, but honestly, it can. And you know, if you haven't slept well, for me, I get quite low. I get really emotional. I tend to get sort of cold sores and things, and ulcers in my mouth and things, you know, because you sort of run down when you don't sleep well. But actually, just in general, I think we're snappier, aren't we? You know, the kids drive you mad. You're tired. You can't think straight. And you could fall out with a loved one morning because you're tired. You've fallen out. They've gone off to work. You're not talking. And you're like, what was that about? And you're like, it's because I'm tired. And actually go onto the internet and put in, is sleep good for my health? Because we're meant to sleep. It's when our bodies repair themselves. And so if you're not sleeping well, if you're waking up through the night, if you're not staying in that deep sleep, and I watch my watch all the time now, and you can see the things that make a difference. If you're uncomfortable, and we know when we stay in a hotel, the difference it makes to sleeping at home and sleeping on the Mirelle pillow, it can make that difference. And for the price you see on your screen tonight, you're getting a pair of pillows. Medium soft if you like a softer pillow, medium firm if you like a firmer pillow, or normally have 2 pillows. But with that very clever technology that really can give you that instant comfort to allow you, I think, to get to sleep quicker because you're comfortable and you're not faffing around trying to get comfy, and help you sleep longer because you're not waking up thinking, oh, funny neck. You wake up and, oh, God, I had a funny night's sleep. It's not that you had a funny night's sleep. It's not funny, is it, when your neck's funny in the morning and it's funny all day? It's because of what you've slept on that's make that difference. And this is under the umbrella of the GX pillows, which is that cross technology, those painted ties that are inside your pillow. And if you go on to GX themselves, they make Mirelle exclusively for us so we can have extra special deals. You can actually buy, they do a pair like we're doing tonight, normally $79.99. They're down to $59.95 as a special for a pair. Our pair is $29.95. Show special though, Sean. So this is only for the show.
Yeah, that price will only remain for the duration of the show through till 3 a.m. If you want to add it into your basket, you need the number at the top of your screen, 385857. Just choose which option you want to go for, whether you go for medium soft or medium firm, and that's the bounce back that you get.
That's those clever painted ties. Never let that pillow flatten down. So as you're sleeping, great support. If you roll over, it will still give great support, but it won't go flat. You won't have to fold the pillow over, put your arm under a pillow, get another pillow. Sometimes we have 2 pillows, then we take 1 pillow out, still not comfortable. This allows you that instant comfort. And for so many, not just us, it's made such a difference.
Yeah, we'll take a look at some of the reviews. Carol, first of all, had this to say. This is far more than a luxury pillow. It is absolutely, hands down, the best pillow on the market, in my opinion. In one night, it got rid of horrid neck pain. Now, obviously, this is Carol's opinion. We don't ever make any claims when it comes to the pillows, but that was Carol's experience. It helped change how I felt the next morning. I adore it. Thank you. There should be an infinite stars option. I woke up in such a good mood and it stayed cool. Best pillow ever. Alex James is a genius. Alex is the actual inventor when it comes to GX and Mirelle pillows. So now is the time to get hold of them. On the show special, you get 2 for $29.95.
Yeah, remember, if you spend over £30 on our website, you can get PayPal Pay in 3. So if you want to put any other items into your basket, go to our live show. That'll take you through to our show. You can send us a message on that box, but then go, if you want to order, go down to the product and you're going to pop them into your basket. Remember, the Mirelle pillow, that is only that price until the end of the show. We give you a little bit of wiggle room at the end of the show. But we've also got 2 other special prices. One is on our Kokoon mattress, which is phenomenal and incredible value for money. But again, this is a time-limited offer.
Yeah, and we've only got double and king remaining in the mattress. Huge savings against the normal prices when it comes to the Kokoon sleep system. The reason being, it's a pillow top mattress, but it's infused with silk. So again, you're sleeping and the benefits that you get from sleeping on silk. Underneath the silk, you've got the pillow pad that you will see on the top of the mattress, but you've also got individual pocket springs. It's not sold out, as it's saying on the details there.
Sold out in 2 sizes.
Sold out in single and sold out in Super King. However, you can get the double and the king that are available at the moment. Sold out in single and in Super King. But we've got double and king at the moment.
This is like a little bit of heaven. This is such clever, again, technology that's designed to give you that right ingredients for a good night's sleep. I mean, you just feel have you ever been upgraded in a hotel, or you've been lucky enough to stay somewhere really posh, and you get into bed and you're like, oh my word, I wish I could have this at home. You can have this at home.
This is also the pillow-topped mattress, so it's the luxury level of mattress. When you look inside and look at the layers and the technology we've got here, you've got that luxurious white cocoon fibre, but the mulberry silk is where the important point is. You're sleeping on silk, 100% breathable silk filling. So at this time of year, in these kind of temperatures, you've got that breathability. Underneath there, you've got the individual pocket springs that reduces on the motion transfer from one side of the bed to the other.
Yeah, so if you sleep with a partner, you don't feel them moving through the night.
Yeah, that's
as well.
exactly right. You've also got a 10-year warranty,
which is phenomenal, isn't it? And you get the opportunity to try this mattress. So if you're thinking, well, I've never bought a mattress from a shopping channel, I mean, what if I don't like it? You've got 60 nights to trial it, which is incredible.
And take off all the packaging as part of the trial, sleep on it, enjoy it. And there's just some of the benefits we're talking about. Regulating temperature, the silk that's there, helping to keep you cool, that breathable silk filling that you've got there. And the fact for me that you've got that motion isolation, it stops transfer of movement from one side of the bed.
They've thought of everything, really. It is the right ingredients for that good night's sleep. They wanted to develop a mattress that really did make a difference, but gave you the luxury of silk and the benefits as well of silk. But what you've got, though you've got, 100% mulberry silk in here, and we are talking the king of silks, you haven't got the king of prices. You've got most incredible deals. We have got the double and the king available. Sorry, we've already sold out of the single and the Super King. But double and king, massive savings on absolutely both of these,
It's a
which is incredible.
£330
Yep,
saving, I
it
think,
is.
on both sides.
So if you are going for the double, when you split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3, £142.98. That's the first of your 3 payments. And remember, you've got 60 nights to trial this to decide. If you don't like it, you can get in touch with Kokoon. They will actually sort out collecting the mattress from you, and you'll get every penny back apart from your delivery. So you've got every reason to try this tonight. And if you are going for the king size, £159.65 is your payment. Right numbers, wrong way around.
First of 3, on your
that's
PayPal.
it. So you split that cost over those 3 payments and get this home and try it.
And they both come under the same item number, 089838
Sleeping on silk.
is your item number.
Absolutely.
Everything that we've got on the show is on the website. You can go to the website, shopontv.co.uk. We've got over 700,000 products on our website. You can still order on the phone. We've been busy on the phones tonight already. 03333 241 241 if you want to call us on the phone. And there are operators there 24/7 if you want to get through on the phones, even outside the show operating hours. You're watching us live on Freeview 89.
How exciting.
Or
Hello.
YouTube or TikTok.
Whey.
And we're everywhere tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, they're going to be live every single night on Freeview from 12 midnight to 3 a.m. and on TikTok and on YouTube. So they're all there for you to join us. Go onto our website, shopontv.co.uk, and check out all the items we've got available in the live show, but all the products we've got available. Pop them into your basket. And remember, when you spend over £30, you have got PayPal Pay in 3 on our website, but you can use the phone lines as well. I think we've got so many items tonight that can change the way you sleep. And it's one of the problems with sleeping for you that you get so hot at night. There's nothing worse, is there? You're waking up because you're hot and you're sweaty. You've got that hot neck. Your body's hot. Perhaps your pajamas are all damp because you've been sweating. Or perhaps you're just like me, going through that time of life where it doesn't have to be a hot day, but you still have a very hot night. This is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, this is what's called the Cool
So
Zone
clever.
pad. Now you can lay this directly over the top of your sheets. You don't have to put it in the fridge, don't have to put it in the freezer, don't have to chill it. As soon as you take it out of the packaging and you touch it, it naturally dissipates the heat. Yeah.
Instantly
So
cool.
if you're suffering with these really extreme temperatures, they said on the weather when I was watching it, they're tropical night temperatures that we're having at the moment.
And it's nothing seems to make a difference. You open the window, it seems to make it hotter inside. You put a fan on, it's just too noisy and it's blowing hot air around. You're just like, I'm still hot. To have this in bed can make such a difference. Have it on top of your sheets if you want the maximum effect of that cooling, or you can put it under your sheets, whatever you would prefer. But honestly, this is something that I think will change the way you sleep if you do suffer from heat.
Now, don't just look at that £69 price, look at the detail.
Ignore that.
Because on the detail right there, it tells you automatically at checkout, there's a £40 discount, £40 off at checkout, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there. So it comes down to £29. Don't need a code, don't need to do anything. As soon as you go through to checkout, it automatically takes the price down by £40. We've also got pillowcases that you can see there, made of the same fibres. So we've added both of them in. There's only one postage that you can see there. So if you want to go for this fabulous pad that dissipates the heat away from you, honestly, it's perfect right now.
And
But
people,
not just for the bed.
Yeah, people use it for lots of different reasons. They use it obviously in the bed. They travel with it, take it on holiday. They know it's going to be hot while they're away. People use it on the sunbed while they're sunbathing. Have it in the back of the car for the kids to sit on so they're not hot and sweaty while they're travelling. You could have it, fold it up and have it in the front of the car and on your seat. Perhaps you're not lucky enough to have a seat that cools down and it's that hot, sticky, horrible leather. Or perhaps even on your sofa at night.
Yeah.
When you're watching a movie
telly,
and it's so warm, have that on the sofa just again to give you that instant coolness. Or people do let their pets use these.
They do, yes.
Because the dogs and the cats get so hot.
Do you know, dogs and cats are really intuitive, aren't they? They find a cool spot. In fact, our producer, I've still got that picture here on my iPad. Let's have a look. Oh, this is Milani. She's on the pillow pad. She's 18. Oh, look, you can just see Milani, and there's the pillow pad in the background. She
looks good for 18.
She does look good.
Bless her.
Producer Leslie's just saying she has to fight with her to get the
to
cool
get it
zone
back.
herself. They're very intuitive, dogs and cats. They find that cool space. It's not just about the dogs and cats, though. It's about what you've had to say when it comes to the cool zone products. Georgia says this: I was sceptical at first, but this mat really does help. I sleep hot, often wake up drenched, but with this I stay dry and comfortable all night. I'm very grateful, and it's easy to wash too. Remember, you can put it under the sheets if you want to, but the biggest benefit is you have it over the top of your sheets. Tiana said, I took this on holiday to Spain where the nights were uncomfortably warm. It was a lifesaver. So easy to pack, and it kept me cool and comfy all night. I will definitely be bringing it on future trips.
And because it folds down so flat, so easy to put in your suitcase, and no real weight to it either at all. So do travel with it. And I love the fact it's machine washable, and you really will, as soon as you lay onto it, as soon as you touch the material, you will be blown away how it is instantly cooling. And like, how does it work? I don't know. It's the materials, but you do not need to prep this. It doesn't have to be in a fridge, doesn't have to be in a freezer, and no gels in there. So that's why it is, if you want to use any of these items for pets, they can't sort of claw in to the gel. It is purely the material that's very cleverly designed to give this instant cooling effect. So if you want to go for the pad, which I think is great for the whole, obviously for the whole body, and does work for the head as well, because you've got the pillow pocket, or we have got the pillowcases as well. That's on the bottom of your screen. So if you want to go for a pair of the pillowcases, it's they're a little bit like pillow protectors, and again, they're machine washable, but that gives you that instant cooling as well, because it's that same material.
They've also got a massive reduction at the bottom of the screen there. When you go through to check out, they're just £29 for a pair. Review-wise, once again, let's take a look what Harriet had to say. I bought this after countless sleepless nights, and night sweats, I should say. It's been a game changer. That's Harriet. And then Melissa said, I sleep warm year round. This mat has helped me stay cool enough to get a decent night's rest. It's comfortable to sleep on and easy to clean. That's from Melissa. Remember, everything, the pillow cases and the pillow mat, all machine washable, so really easy to look after as well.
All items that are going to help you, I think, get that better night's sleep. If it's the heat you suffer with, grab those pillowcases or the pillow pad. Remember that reduction in price, it will go down as soon as you put it into your basket. This item is only for the show at this price, and this is our Mirelle pillow. It's from the GX family, and when you see sort of the X's on the front, you can see why it's the GX pillow. The GX family actually designed the Mirelle pillow exclusively for us, but it's that same technology. You've got an amazing saving. If you go onto GX right now, you can get a pair of those pillows. They're on special, but they do a pair for $59.95. They're normally $79.99. You're getting that technology with us right now until 3 a.m, $29.95. And this technology means your pillow will never flatten down.
Yeah, it's so clever, isn't it?
So clever.
It self-plumps, if you like. As you move your head around, you can see that crisscross design that's in there will bring the filling back to where
the pillow always goes flat, doesn't it?
And we'll show you as I push my hand down, as we put weight down onto the pillow, it literally self-plumps. I had an email in from Martin. Hi, Martin. Lovely to hear from you.
Martin.
Just bought the pillows, as I'm fed up with flat pillows. And you're right, Martin.
And that's exactly what they always flatten down, don't they? A regular pillow will always flatten. And the guy that developed this pillow, he ended up taking loads of pillows apart. He was like, why do no pillows give you the support that you need? And he was like, well, actually, of course they don't. Because every pillow is like a sack with a filling. It's different fillings, but they're never going to stay plump. They're always going to flatten down. And he was like, what can I do to make a pillow that will actually allow us to have a better night's sleep, that won't flatten down through the night and wake us up or give us that funny neck in the morning, give us that right support all night long. And it was one of those light bulb moments. And he was actually developing this for his daughter. She'd been in a serious accident and she was bedbound for a year. And she was so uncomfortable. She's like, Dad, can you just get me a decent pillow? And he bought all these different pillows, ended up ripping apart because none of them worked. They all flattened down. He's like, what can I do? And he walked past a building one night and he had the lintels, the crosses on the bricks. And he was like, oh gosh, if that's holding those bricks to the into the house, and you see them on walls as well, those old walls, keeping them up. I wonder if I could do something like that in a pillow. And that's how he developed the GX pillows, but of course Mirelle is under that umbrella. And so he tried it and he couldn't believe the difference it made. And for his daughter, it was life-changing. But his mum was like, you can't just develop that pillow for your daughter. I need that pillow. She'd bought loads of pillows over her life and she hadn't got on with any of them. She says, everyone's the same. We all struggle with pillows. So in the end, though he was meant to be retiring, he was a cabinet maker, he's an engineer, a cabinet maker, and he was meant to be retiring. And because he developed this pillow, his retirement went on the back shelf, and he now supplies, well, here in the UK, they're made here in the UK as well. He's also out in the States.
Yeah, huge in the United States, one of the biggest retailers in
and
the
they
US.
came to him, he couldn't believe. He hadn't sent pillows to them. America got in touch with him and said, we've heard about your pillow, we want to put this into our stores. Put the phone down originally, thought it was a friend taking the mick, and then they rang back and like, no, honestly, we do. Because there's nothing like this. This is really unique.
It's so clever, it's so comfortable. You've just got to choose. You can see you've got two options there on your screen. Medium soft or medium firm. This is the medium firm pillow that we're looking at right now. The only difference to medium soft is it's got 20% more filling. All the technology is exactly the same. So we always say, Hayley, don't overcomplicate.
Yeah, I think you can think too much, can't you?
Yeah.
You know if you prefer a softer pillow, snuggle into a pillow. Or you know if you normally have two pillows, you like a firmer pillow. You want a pillow that gives you support when you sit up in bed. Go for the medium firm. Entirely up to you which option you go for. A lot of people do go for a pair of each. But honestly, tonight is the night to order because this is a show special and the deal is purely for the show. That pillow will never flatten down. That pillow will always support your head and your neck just beautifully all night long. How often have you laid awake, faffing with your pillows, trying to get them right, trying to get the right support, taking a pillow out, putting another pillow on, whereas this will allow you to get that instant comfort, which in my mind, if you're comfortable straight away, you'll get to sleep quicker.
Without a doubt.
You'll stay asleep longer because you're not waking up thinking, oh gosh, funny night's sleep last night. And it's not that you slept funny, it's down to what you sleep on that makes a difference.
But this price is only for the duration of the show. You will get two pillows for $29.95. The item number's right there, 385857. You're watching us on Freeview right now.
Yes,
In
live.
a couple of moments, we're going to be joined by ITV1 and STV. So if you've got these in a basket, check your baskets out.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We're coming back in just a couple of seconds, but check out those baskets and get that better night's sleep.
See you in a minute.
Hello and a very good morning to ITV1 and STV. It's lovely to have your company. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together we're Shayley, and together we have got a show of great products and the majority of them helping you get that better night's sleep. We've actually been live since midnight, but we've been live on Freeview.
Yes, if we're never live on ITV or STV after midnight, come and join us on Freeview 89.
Yes, we'll be
and
there.
you will see us there every single night from midnight right through till 3 a.m. If you want to join us before ITV and STV, join us. But we've got a show special for you. We're excited.
And what is a show special?
A show special, well, that price that you see on the screen will only last for the duration of the show. So if you like the look of the product that's on the show special, buy it during the show.
And it's not about the look, it's about the feel of this.
Oh, yes.
This is a pillow that really can change the way you sleep. It's got these very clever painted ties inside the pillow. You don't see them, they're not pink, they're not purple, but they're inside the pillow. And what those ties do is they stop the problem that we have with pillows, because pillows always flatten down. You get another pillow, you fold the pillow over, you try and plump the pillow up. Those painted ties very cleverly make sure that your pillow is always plump. It supports your head and neck beautifully all night long. You've got instant comfort, and that comfort is for all night. It will never flatten down because of that very clever technology. They come from the GX family. GX, you can go onto their website. They do a pair of pillows, normally $79.99. They're $59.95 at the minute for a pair for this technology. Mirelle is under the umbrella of GX. They make them exclusively for us here on Shop on TV. And our price on your screen, normally our show price, is $34.95. We've got an extra saving tonight, but remember that saving is only for the show. So our lowest price that we ever do these. And when you compare that with $59.95,
half price.
Amazing value for money. But you see the difference, don't you? If you're looking at your pillow at home right now, is it like Sean's sad pillow? Because that is like a sad face. That's like, I am not going to give you a good night's sleep.
No, it's not, because it's not going to give you the support. You're going to be folding it over. You're going to be adding a second pillow. We're going to show you a picture of Hayley laid down on this pillow and compare it with the Mirelle, because you can see a huge difference there, because there is no support with the ordinary pillow. Your body's completely flat. There's no elevation to the head.
So uncomfortable.
Yeah, and you would be turning it over, you'd be folding it over, you'd be adding another pillow.
I couldn't sleep like that. I felt, it makes me feel sick. You're completely flat. Whereas when you put your head onto the Mirelle pillow, look how it's like my body's in the right alignment. My head and my neck are being supported beautifully. The neckline's great. I could breathe better. I know that sounds daft, but when I'm laid flat, I really feel like, I really feel like nothing's working properly. When your head's in the right position, it just makes such a difference.
Well, you've got that instant comfort, but you've got great support. And when we say they're supportive, I don't want you to think, oh, they're going to be really firm, really solid. The comfort, the filling here is amazing. Everything's made here in the UK. And remember, you make a choice, medium soft or medium firm. If you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm. I would go for a pair of each. You'll only pay one postage, and then you'll get 4 fantastic pillows that look brilliant on the bed. Now, the story...
Fill a pillowcase.
The story behind these is really interesting, how it came about, isn't it?
It is. It's really interesting and quite sad as well, but it has got a happy ending, because the girl that we talk about, she's absolutely fine, and she's actually got her own little girl now. But it was one of those times when that phone rings, late at night, and this gentleman, Alex, who developed the pillow, his daughter had been knocked over by a car, and she was extremely poorly. She was airlifted to hospital. She was in hospital for a long time. She was in a coma for a very long time as well. And when she did get home, she was bedbound. She was bedbound for a year, rehabilitating. And obviously, as a parent, he was desperate to do something to make a difference with her suffering, to make things easier for her. It's like, what can I do, just to make anything, what can I do to try and help you? And she was, can you find me a decent pillow? Because she was living in bed. She was obviously sleeping, she was sitting, reading, watching TV. She was probably doing schoolwork as well. She was living in bed. She couldn't get comfortable. She wasn't comfortable when she slept. She wasn't comfortable when she was sat up. No pillow gave her the support. They all flattened down. She said, can you just get me a decent pillow, Dad? So he went out on a mission to get that pillow, and he bought every pillow that there was, from the most affordable to the most expensive, from like a top-end West End sort of top-end store in London. Couldn't say it then. But what he discovered was none of them worked. So whether it was that really expensive pillow, or whether it was the most affordable, or the one in between, they all flattened down. None of them supported her when she slept. None of them supported her when she sat up. It's like, what is it with pillows? Why don't they, different fillings? They were all different pillows. So in the end, he ended up ripping them apart. And he was like, no wonder they don't work, because every pillow is the same, though it can be a different outer, it can be a different filling inside. They're all a sack with a filling. And that filling is always going to flatten down. There's no way that won't flatten down. It's like, what can I do? What can I do to change this? And he couldn't think. And then he had one of those, one of those light bulb moments. I'm still waiting for mine. But he had that light bulb moment. He was walking home one day, and he looked at a building, and it had the lintels, the crosses on the actual bricks. You often see them on old walls, keeping supporting that wall, supporting the bricks of the house, pushing them sort of back into the house. And he's like, God, if that works on a wall, could I develop that some way into a pillow? And that's exactly what he did. He developed a pillow with these painted ties, like the lintels that you see on a building. And those painted ties, slightly shorter, and they're inside the pillow. You don't see them. They're white. You don't see them. They're in the middle of your pillow. They're not purple. They're not pink. But what they'll do is they'll make sure that pillow will never flatten down. You'll never need to fold that pillow over. You won't wake up in the night thinking, oh, I've got a funny neck, or your pillow's too flat, so you're putting another pillow on, or you're taking a pillow off because it's too high. What it does is it allows you to get the right support and comfort for the head and the neck, beautifully comfortable. But the pillow won't flatten down whether you sleep on your front or your side or your back, or whether you move through the night. And that's the painted ties. You don't see them, but you do feel the benefit.
They're in the middle of your pillow. They're slightly shorter, so they give you that benefit that we just showed you. We should show you the difference live between a regular pillow and the pillows that we've got for you. Whether it's medium soft or medium firm you're going for, we'll show you the difference between all the options. This pillow here is just a bog standard pillow that you might buy or might have at home already. If you lift your pillow up, if you're in bed now, lift your pillow up. Does it do this? You need a new pillow.
That is a sad looking pillow, isn't it?
Definitely need a new pillow.
That is a pillow that's like, I'm not going to give you a good night's sleep.
Now, well, speaking of which, we're going to get you to lay on it, Hayley. So this will show everyone at home what kind of lack of support there is for you.
It is absolute. There's nothing. I may as well be laid. I may as well be laid on the bed. Makes me feel quite sick. You can hear how it's altered my voice because my neck.
Well, when you lay
it's
flat,
not in the right position.
When you lay on your back, you are completely flat. It doesn't lift your head.
Horrible.
And that's what a pillow's supposed to do. It doesn't elevate you.
I sound quite nasally, don't I?
You really do. It doesn't do anything support-wise for your neck either.
Horrible.
So what we're going to do is show you the difference with the Mirelle. We're going to show you the medium soft option first of all. And remember, the only difference is medium soft has 20% less filling than medium firm. So if you want a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you want a firmer pillow, go medium firm.
The difference is
You
amazing.
can order on the phone, but we're already busy on the phone. 0333 241 241. Doesn't matter whether you're a back sleeper, a side sleeper, a front sleeper, it really doesn't matter. See how it's supporting around the head. See how it's not flattening in the pillow wherever Hayley puts her head. And every time she lifts her head up, it bounces back to its original shape that you can see there. So that's your medium soft option.
And that's great. If you like a softer pillow, go for the medium soft.
Yeah.
Personally, I like a firmer pillow. And this is your medium firm. The only difference is it's got 20% more filling, and you'll see the difference.
Slightly
for me,
more
that's
elevated.
perfect.
You are someone who likes to sleep on their back.
Yep. And I would normally have two pillows,
Yeah.
but you don't need two pillows.
And you can
for this.
see how it lifts your head slightly, how it gives you that perfect alignment. It's so important. A pillow can make a huge difference.
I feel like I can breathe properly.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable. And if you're comfortable and instantly comfortable, I think you get off to sleep quicker. You're not faffing with your pillow. You're not trying to make it. You've got that comfort. Whether you sleep on your back like me, or whether you sleep on your side.
Oh, you can really see the support there, though, when we show you as a side sleeper, how it cocoons your head beautifully. But in the nape of your neck, around the front there, you've also got great support in the nape of the neck. This is your medium firm option. Now, just to remind you, are getting two of the same options. So if you go medium soft or medium firm, you'll get two of the same pillow, 385857. And when you go through, you just pick which option you want to go for. When we show you side by side the regular ordinary pillow that you can see there compared to your Mirelle luxury suspension pillow, and that's what you're getting here with us tonight at Shop on TV. 385857.
What a difference. You can see the difference. And that normal pillow, I do feel it really makes me, you know, not breathe properly because your head's just not where... I can't lay flat like that. It makes my head go funny. To have that right support and that right comfort all night long, that's what you get with Mirelle. Remember, under the umbrella of GX, if you go onto GX's website, you will find they give you the opportunity, like us, to get medium soft, medium firm, a pair. For the price you see on our screen, you will buy a pair from GX. They're on special, they're $59.95, normally $79.99. So our price is phenomenal. But actually, if you know you're going to sleep better, you don't mind what you spend, I don't think. And when you look at the 5-star reviews, you think, wow, I've got an amazing deal for $29.95. And this is from Carol.
Yeah, Carol said this, I adore it. It's far more than a luxury pillow. It's absolutely, hands down, the best pillow on the market, in my opinion. In one night, it got rid of horrid neck pain for me. Now, this is Carol's experience. Obviously, we never make any claims towards the pillows, but that was Carol's experience. It helped change how I felt the next morning. I adore it. Thank you. There should be an infinite stars option. I woke up in such a good mood and it stayed cool. Best pillow ever. Alex James is a genius. Alex James is the inventor when it comes to
Now, we
Mirelle
can't guarantee you'll wake up in a good mood.
No,
But actually, when you have a good night's sleep, you do tend to be in a better night's mood.
Don't you? Best night's sleep, say Ken and Jody. I bought the Mirelle pillow because me and my wife were suffering neck pain. Again, we don't make any claims, but this was Ken and Jody's opinion and experience. We'd bought every pillow money could buy. They didn't work, and the Mirelle pillow didn't disappoint. We had the best night's sleep we've had in years, and we now sleep like babies. Would definitely recommend the Mirelle pillow to
How great
everyone.
is that? Now remember, go onto the website, click onto Live on Air, and that will take you through to our hour. You can send us messages in the little box there, but if you want to buy, go down to the item you want to buy, pop it into your basket. Remember, you've got a choice of medium soft or medium firm. Don't make it more complicated than it is. If you want to go for a softer pillow, you know if you like a softer pillow, go for the medium soft. If you're like me, perhaps you normally have 2 pillows, go for the medium firm, or perhaps you like to sit up and read in bed, and again go for that medium firm. You really have got a great price, but it is only for the show, so please do grab that whilst the stock is there. Do check out as well the Cool Zone, and we've got all the items. We've got the mattress, we've got the silk pillowcases. The Cool Zone is there as well, and if you are sleeping hot at the minute, or you do sleep hot, you've got either the pillowcases or you have got
They're
the pad.
brilliant,
They
yeah.
are phenomenal. We will give you a bit more detail, but they're instantly cooling to touch. But what we've got to show you straight away, because we are so low on stock now, because we've been live on Freeview since midnight. We're already limited stock on the white. This is our silk pillowcase, and this is mulberry silk, 100% mulberry silk. We've got a white, we've got a sage, we've got an Arctic blue, and we've also got a desert. All beautiful colours, but if you do want the white, I think we will lose it during the show. And these are truly, for me, the best silk pillowcase I've ever bought.
Well, the silk pillowcases, the first thing we would urge you to do is pop in your search engine, what are the benefits of a silk pillowcase?
Definitely.
Which celebrities use silk pillowcases? But this pillowcase in particular, we have loved here at Shop on TV and previous channels we've worked on because of the benefits that you get here. Now, first of all, it's a silk pillowcase in various colours, as you can see there. It's silk not just on the one side, but on the reverse as well.
Yep.
Most pillowcases just have it on the one side.
I spent a fortune on a silk pillowcase, and it was only the one side.
It's also the premium, iconic 5-star mulberry silk, and it's 100% mulberry silk. Also very important, if you are searching for silk pillowcases, make sure that it's 100% silk, because a lot of silk pillowcases are silk blends. This is 100% long strand mulberry silk, the finest quality that you can get, and available in those 4 colours. This colour that you see here is the sage. It's a gorgeous, rich, metallic green, that beautiful sage colourway that you can see there, and 100% silk.
It's a really nice calming colour.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I think in a bedroom, perhaps you've got lots of colours in your bedding, or perhaps a wallpaper. You've probably got a similar colour to that. It's a really nice sort of light green, and that like Sean said, do your own research, but put in the benefits of silk for my hair, for my face, because you will be blown away. There's lots we can't say. See why celebrities swear by a silk pillowcase. So that is your sage. At the minute, you have got a white option, but that is
Oh, it's going to
depleting.
go any minute.
It's about to sell out. So if you do want to go for
Always
that white
the most
option,
popular, the white, obviously.
and it's been really busy on that tonight. So grab that whilst the stock is there. If we move away from the white, because we'll be honest, we've got one left.
Take it away.
You need to check your basket through so you get it, and make sure, and you can still order it and check it out. Be the first person to check out that gets it. This is your Arctic blue. And this is beautiful because I think this is a bit like a chameleon. This changes colour. So if you put this with a lilac, this would look quite lilac. If you put it with greys, it would look quite grey.
Yeah.
If you put it with obviously
Like
your
a
silvers.
mother of pearl, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I really do think if you put that with blues, it would have a blue tinge to it. It'd be look nice with navy. It'd be nice with light blues. So that is another great colour option. That's your Arctic blue. However, a bit of champagne. This is our desert. And that is just stunning, isn't it?
It's a gorgeous colour. They've all got lovely metallic tones in them, but that's going to go with most colours.
It's a bit like having a gold pair of shoes, isn't it?
Yeah.
As a dancer, you had a silver pair of shoes, you had a gold pair of shoes, because they went with everything. It's going to go with everything. And sometimes when you've got lots of patterns, it's nice to have that block of colour with your pillow. And that is such a beautiful, luxurious colour. But do your research on what difference will a silk pillowcase make to my skin or to my hair. I was recommended to use a silk pillowcase by my hairdresser and by a beauty therapist. I was like, why, when I sleep, well, I'm always really lined in the morning on this side of my face. And she was like, what side, how do you sleep? And I said, well, sleep on that side. She says, well, she says, try a silk pillowcase, see if it makes
And
any
it's
difference.
also important that they're cotton lined as well. This is a cotton lining that stops the material ruffling and stops you
Because
getting
silk
that
is
crease.
so smooth,
Yeah.
it would sort of move whilst it was on your pillow.
If you want the
But
white,
because of the design, it
there's
doesn't.
loads more trying to get it than we have stock remaining in that white.
We're over allocating, which means more people are ordering than stock is available. It is the first person to check out that will actually get that white option. If you miss out on the white, you can go for the desert, you can go for the Arctic blue, and of course you can go for the sage. All fabulous colours and great gift if you know someone that does love their skincare. They love their hair. Do your own research. What a difference a silk pillowcase can make. £35, 100% mulberry silk and silk on both sides as well. And pop that in your basket. You can split that cost with PayPal.
And remember, the price on that, it's only for the duration of the show. It will go up to its normal price of £45 after the end of the show. So get it now whilst it's got the reduced price. 001108, shopontv.co.uk, or you can order on the phone 03333 241 241. But we're very busy on the phones. Now we're going to go back to another show special, our fabulous Mirelle pillows. These have got a reduced price for the show. These are a suspension pillow. What is that all about? Well, it's about this crisscross design that you see here, which means your pillows won't flatten down. You won't have to fold them over. You won't need a second pillow because this crisscross design is in the middle of your pillow and designed to give you that perfect comfort, that perfect support. You're getting a pair for $29.95.
Such a clever design. It'll never flatten down. What's the problem with a pillow? Well, it always flattens. You fold it over, you put another pillow. Sometimes you have two pillows and you go to sleep and then you wake up and you pull a pillow out, or sometimes you need a third pillow. You flatten it, you fold it over, you try and plump it up through the night. This will never flatten down, but what it will do is give you incredible, beautiful, luxurious support on the head and on the neck. So giving you that instant comfort. And for me, if you're instantly comfortable, if you're faffing with your pillow all night
Wakes
before
you up.
you can't get to sleep, then in the night, if you're waking up and trying to sort your pillow out, this I think will allow you to get to sleep quicker and allow you to sleep for longer, because that's the difference. You've got a pillow that will never flatten down. It'll always give you that beautiful, luxurious comfort and support for your neck, for your head. But as soon as you move, you roll over, you get up to go to loo, it will plump itself back up. So then you put your head back down onto this incredibly cleverly designed pillow that is totally a one-off, isn't it? There's no other pillow like it. If you are thinking, well, actually, the GX pillow, this is a GX pillow. Mirelle is developed for us from GX. And if you go onto GX's website, you can choose between a medium soft pillow, that's not what Sean's showing you there, and a medium firm pillow. You've got the same choice with us. You get a pair, go for a medium soft, medium firm. But on GX's website, normally their pair of pillows will be $79.99. They have got an offer on at the minute. It's $59.95. You've got that GX technology for $29.95 tonight, and you get a pair. And the difference between your pillow at home, have a look at your pillow right now.
Is it like this, your pillow at home?
Disappointing.
Yeah, don't look at me like that. Has it got no support? Are you having to fold it over and over? Are you having to have two pillows because it just doesn't work for you and give you what you need from a pillow? Well, the Mirelle pillow makes a complete difference. And it's not just support, it's also the comfort. As I push my hands into here, you see that support and the comfort and the bounce back. Now, on a previous show, we had got Hayley to lay down on that pillow I just showed you and compared it with the Mirelle pillow, and we'll do it live again in just a moment.
I mean, visually, you
what
see
a
the
difference
in an instant, don't you? That original pillow, I feel like I'm lying completely flat. You can see virtually the pain in my face, actually. It looks like I'm probably really snoring because I just look really uncomfortable. And I felt very uncomfortable. My neck felt really uncomfortable. Even breathing didn't feel right. But then the difference with the Mirelle pillow, where it's lifted my head, it's elevated my head and my neck, instant comfort, felt I could breathe better. I was comfortable straight away. And honestly, I truly believe that's the difference it will make to your every single night, because that pillow will never flatten down. It will always self-plump. It'll always give you this great comfort. You do get a pair. $29.95 is the price only for the show, and you choose your pair. Don't make it more complicated than it is. If you like a softer pillow that you want to snuggle into, go for the medium soft. And if you prefer a firmer, you like to sit up and read, you normally have two pillows at night, go for my choice, which is the medium firm. That for me is the absolute perfect. The only difference, same technology, same filling, there's just 20% more filling in your medium firm.
Now we'll show you live the difference between a regular pillow like this one and the two different variants on the Mirelle pillow. So Hayley, I'm going to get you to lay down on here, if you would, first of all.
Do you know, as soon as you put the pillow on the bed, I can feel my throat go.
We've had a couple of lovely emails in as well. First of all, we've had an email from Kath. Hi gang, I can only say to you, I got these some time ago. They were so good, I binned the old ones.
I won't lay down just yet because this isn't a good one.
No, this isn't Kath's pillow, but this is Kath's old pillow. She's put, good job I did, as I'm now bedbound. These are the best thing I've bought. Thanks a million. Thank you,
Kath. So Kath was like this normally.
Kath had this pillow before. Oh, no.
I mean, I may as well be, can you see, there's no support on my neck. If I sleep on my back, because I'm trying to stay young. I'm not quite sure it's working, but I've trained myself. But oh my goodness, I can really feel that makes my neck feel really uncomfortable.
See you're completely flat. There's no, with a pillow, it's supposed to elevate your head. You're supposed to have that comfort, but it's not elevating you at all. So you are completely flat to the bed. We also had an email in from Martin earlier, just bought these pillows as I'm fed up with flat pillows. This is the kind of thing, Martin.
I'm fed up with my flat pillow.
Yeah, well, let's get rid of it for you. We'll get rid of that bad pillow, and I'm going to put a medium soft option in for the Mirelle and see the difference that you get here straight away. Look at that. Oh, joyful. Now, another great point here, an email from Olivia. Hi, Olivia. Are these pillows suitable for children? I would say, Olivia, if you're buying for children, because they're obviously lighter, go for the medium soft option. They'll be perfect for everyone, I think. But,
and again, giving them that right support, giving them that comfort. And I do think if you're instantly comfortable, whether you sleep on your back or whether you sleep on your side, you get to sleep quicker, don't you? You're not faffing with a pillow. You're not waking up with that funny neck in the morning, which, you know, a bad pillow can create that funny neck, or, you know, when you're sleeping badly all night. You've got that right support
well, we
all
can
night
really
long.
see support-wise all around Hayley's head, also into the neck area. So you've got that great alignment. Whether you're a side sleeper, a back sleeper, a front sleeper, really doesn't matter. So that is your medium soft option. If you want to go medium soft, if you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you're thinking of children, I would say go medium soft. However, if you like a firmer pillow, and the only difference is 20% more filling.
This is me.
That's your medium firm.
Oh, see, that for me is absolute heaven. I'd normally have at least two pillows. I only need one of the Mirelle. And that just gives me instantly that right support for my neck, my head. And I know I won't be faffing, I won't be trying to get I'm comfortable straight away. It's heaven.
And let's go back to that original pillow and show you the difference.
No, let's
yes, up you get.
No,
chop,
let's
chop,
not.
Chop, chop. Let's show you.
Oh, it does honestly make me feel funny because I hate lying completely
so different,
flat.
isn't it?
It's so, and you'd be putting your, God, you'd be folding it out. You'd be like,
Trying to find comfort, yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake, you'd be awake, and then you're awake forever, aren't you?
Okay, you can have it back. Medium firm.
Yes.
Here we go. This is the pillow Hayley would choose. Medium soft or medium firm, your options. You get 2 of the same option. What I would say is that if you multi-order, if you want to go for 2 of each, you'll only pay that 1 postage, remember. And the show special price is only for the duration of the show, only through till 3 a.m. 385857 is your item number there. We've already had a sellout on the show, I'm just hearing. We previously just showed you the silk pillowcases. We did warn you about that white one. Unfortunately, the white one has sold out. So we only have Sage, we have Desert, and we have Arctic available for you if you want to go for those. So please check everything out on the website. The Arctic's going to be the next
And that's
one
the sort of silvery blue one that'll go great with any blue bedding, any silver bedding, any grey bedding. The Sage is that lovely green, which I think will go if you've got pattern bedding, you've probably got that sort of shade. And then you've got the Desert, which is the champagne-y gold, which again is a colour that will just go with everything. Do your own research on why silk pillowcases make such a difference. Have a look at, put in, does the silk pillowcase make a difference to my hair, to my skin? Why do celebrities sleep with silk pillowcases? Just so you can see the benefits, because it is phenomenal.
Now, something else, talking about benefits, with this weather that we've been having, we've got show specials, we've got massive discounts on some of the products, one of which is perfect timing for this, isn't it? This is the cooling pad for your mattress, but it's not just for mattresses. You could have it on the bed, you could have it on the sofa, you could have it
on a sunbed. Could be in the back of the car.
It's really
to keep the
clever,
kids cool.
Isn't it?
And instantly, as soon as you touch this,
it's lovely.
It's instantly cool. And we're under the lights in a studio, so if anything's going to warm it up, it's being in this studio. Instantly cool. And we haven't prepped this. This doesn't have to go in the fridge. You don't have to know it's going to be a hot night and put that in the fridge or the freezer to cool it before you put it on the bed. It's the material that's cooling.
It is. I keep looking at the price and thinking, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, it's not that price. Yeah.
£40 off. Read
the small print. Always read the small print. You've got £40 off at checkout, so it goes down to
£29.
How great is that? And you've even got a little pillow pocket, so you can put your pillow. If you're like me, I'm going through that time in life where, sadly, I can have a hot night every night of the week, every month of the year. But it is super hot at the minute. And it's not just your body that gets hot, it's your neck, it's your head. Perhaps you wake up with that awful bed hair. I can look like Lolly the Lion. It's gone damp, it's gone curly.
No one knows who Lolly the Lion is, Hayley.
Oh, no, but I'll bring you a picture. And I used to work with Lolly the Lion.
Hayley used to dress as Lolly the Lion.
And I used to take him round. I made someone else dress as him. I never got him. Not that he wasn't real. But it can make that difference to the whole of your body, giving you that instant cooling effect. You can have it on top of your sort of sheets, if you like, for the maximum effect. Or, of course, it will go under the sheets as well.
And it naturally dissipates the heat away from you. In fact, it's scientifically proven to reduce heat build-up by up to 50%. It's also machine washable, I should say, not machine washable.
I had trouble with the word earlier. I can't remember what it was. Department store. That was it. I can say it now.
Machine washable. You can't buy this in a department store at this kind of price, I would say.
You can't.
So get it with us, because you're going to get £40 off that price on screen. 153368. It's all about what you have to say as well. And also, well, take a listen to this.
I used to think that I would always have to suffer from sleeping hot. That was until I got my hands on the personal cool zone by Seriously Comfortable. All you have to do is place the mat down where you want it to go, pop your favourite pillow inside, and most importantly, lie down and enjoy wonderful cooling across your entire body. Enjoy a great night's sleep and wave goodbye to hot nights. Get your personal cool zone mat today.
And wave goodbye to those hot nights.
Yeah.
And honestly, it can make such a difference. But do think about it as well, using it in different ways. A lot of people put emails in or 5-star reviews saying they pack it, they take it on holiday, they feel like they're taking their own air conditioning away with them. They use it on the sunbed. They use it as well in the car, the back of the car, to keep the kids cool. Lots of people mention as well pets, their pets sleeping on these, just allowing you to get that coolness. And because there's no gels in there, it's ideal if you do want to allow your pets to sleep on it.
Yeah, £69 comes down to £29 at checkout. 153368 is your item number. Let's take a look at a review quickly, actually. This is what you've had to say about it. Emil says, I wasn't expecting this as much as I've been suffering with night sweats for so long now, but this seriously works. Keeps me really cool during the night, and I love that I can put my pillow inside because you've got that little pillow pocket there as well. Diane said, this is so cool, literally. I used it over the sheets to start with, but put it under the sheets now in the colder weather. Not this week, Diane. Now it feels really cool without making me cold. And the best bit, no more hot flushes. That's
massively busy on this, and I'm not surprised. £40 off, though it says £69, £29 is your price, and that is again a really incredible deal that we've only ever had it sort of this price and one show before. We've only done one show with this at this price, so incredible saving. And I really do think it can make such a difference to the way you sleep. It's being at that right temperature. But we have got a second option for you, which also has a massive saving and brings it also down to £29. So it's like a half price deal. And it's the same material.
Same
it's the
technology.
Same technology, apart from you're buying just pillowcases.
Yeah, you'll get 2 of these for £29 at checkout. Automatically, you'll get the pair for £29. 440830 is your item number here. Again, machine washable. These are a great pillow protector as well. But the fact you've got all that technology naturally dissipating the heat. If you're someone who's always looking for the cool spot on the pillow, it's always there for you.
There's always a cool spot, both sides. It's always going to be cooling, which is fantastic. You've got that lovely feel to it, and it could be that you've got one for you, one for your partner, but perhaps your partner is a pet. You could have one for you on your pillowcase, the other can be in the dog bed, could be in the cat bed, because you've got that instant cooling that hasn't got any gel in it. So if there's cats that are clawing it, it's not going to get through to any gel, and it is instantly cool. You don't have to prep this doesn't have to go in a fridge or a freezer. It's very clever material that is machine washable, but still, as soon as you touch it, you've got that instant cooling effect, which I absolutely love. It's scientifically proven to reduce heat buildup by up to 50%, and that is the material that allows that.
And remember, you are going to get 2. The price automatically drops to £29.
Well, you're going to say the price is right then, I don't know.
The price is right.
The price is right. It's wrong actually on our screen.
It's not wrong.
It's not £58, it's £29. You do get £29 off as soon as you put it into the basket. We'll show you actually, if you pop it into your basket, onto our website, shopontv.co.uk. Go onto the website, you can pop it into your basket. From there, you do need to pop it into your basket, and then when you go through to your basket, which is right there at the top, what you'll find is it has knocked that extra money off without any code. You've got capped delivery price as well. So if you want to put other items into your basket, you can do exactly that and split that cost over PayPal Pay in 3 if you're spending over £30. So it's well worth putting other items into your basket. We're busy on so many things. It's great to have your company. We've been live, obviously we're live on ITV1 and STV, but we've been live on Freeview 89 tonight from midnight.
And we will be every night from midnight on Freeview 89 if you want to join us there before ITV and
yeah,
STV
sometimes we start a little bit later on ITV and STV because perhaps a film's been on, so it might be 1:30 and midnight, might be 1:45. But you can join us every night from midnight on, of course, Freeview 89. So do that. And YouTube.
Yeah.
And TikTok.
Yeah.
Gosh,
we're everywhere.
We're so with the times.
Now, we've got another favourite of yours and of ours. This is the Paint Blast. This is about making those paint jobs so much easier.
Painting can be a nightmare, can't it? It's messy and it never looks professionally done. It always looks like there's brush marks or there's bristles left, there's drip marks, the roller doesn't do it evenly. This gives you such a professional finish that you think it looks like it's how it's always been. So, you know, when you do repaint something, we had doors like this in the house when we moved into the house. Someone else said, oh, that sounds a bit common then when they moved into the house. And when you push the door, I saw the drip marks.
Yeah,
someone had
brush
painted
marks.
it, and the shape of the door, all drips and bits of bristle still in the paintwork. Used to drive me mad because you knew it'd been repainted.
We ended up replacing the doors, didn't
Yes, very foolish, but we did. We replaced every single one because it drove me mad. But we could have sanded the door down, repainted it, and it would would have looked like that's how we bought the doors.
Factory finish, yeah. This makes the job so easy. If you're thinking of paint brushes and paint rollers, the great thing with this machine is it makes that job a doddle. It's not costing you fortunes to get decorators in that you see there. You can go horizontally or vertically. You can use it indoors or outdoors.
And any paint as well, whether it's gloss or lacquers or varnishes or stains or satin or eggshell, wood preserves, metal paint, smooth masonry paints as well. So indoors and outdoors. And like Sean said, you can use it how you like, and we've even got a light on, so if you're going into cupboards or going into that shelving, you can see that you've covered the area. You can change the spray, so you can do vast areas really quickly, or if you want to do something intricate, you can change the spray, so you could do stenciling. But that's what you do, is you pour the paint into the pot, and if you can use a hose, you can use the paint blast.
Yeah, and you can see the power of the turbine engine that you've got in there, and it's really precise, so you don't get loads of overspray with this machine.
It gives you real high volume, but it's got a low pressure, so you get the minimal overspray, which is fantastic. It's super lightweight, so if you are doing a vast area like all the fences in the garden, you can do it with one hand, and the secret is hold it around about 20 to 30 centimetres away from what you're painting.
And think of things like fence panels outside and how quick you can do a fence panel.
And the other great thing is what you're seeing there on the fence panel, that could be decking and you could be pointing that down. The rollers don't give you that perfect finish. The paintbrush doesn't give you a perfect finish, but the paint blast does, and it can change the whole look of your home so it feels new and fresh again, and it didn't cost a fortune. Perhaps you're thinking about throwing furniture out, you can upcycle it and make it look new and fresh again. But like I was saying, you can do everything as you see, like that, but if you go like that and want to do decking, it will paint beautifully.
Yeah.
If you want to do that and you want to do the ceiling, it will paint perfectly.
Doesn't matter what direction you use it in.
No, it's so clever.
594963 is your item number. It's down to $69.99. And we just mentioned indoors, outdoors. We also mentioned fence panels.
It's going to save time because you're going to see how quickly you'll do a fence panel. But so many people as well, say it saved on paint. Take a look at this.
Now, you can use pretty much any type of paint in this, as long as it's a smooth paint. So it could be fence paint, decking paint, which you're going to be doing in a moment. It could be oil-based paint, water-based paint, varnishes, lacquers, enamels. It keeps on going.
Great.
Yes, you can use this indoors, you can use this outdoors. So from your walls to your ceilings, to your architrave, to your skirting boards, to your doors, you can use it pretty much anywhere around the home, guys.
And it's so nice to refresh your home. It's like perhaps you've been thinking about moving and you just can't afford to do it. If you actually just decorate,
just bring it back.
It feels new and fresh again.
Now, we're going to step out of the way so Charlie can get painting, because it is really important, obviously, to use your protective equipment like your face mask and your goggles there. But when Charlie gets painting, just watch the ease of use when it comes to this fabulous Paint Blast 4x4. It really is that professional finish.
Honestly, you always get professional finish on. So professionals, DIYers, absolutely anyone can use this. It's perfect. So all you need to do, it's very lightweight. I've loaded this full of fence paint right there. All you need to do, hold it about 20 centimetres from the surface and just keep it moving, okay? Turn it on at the top there.
And it really is as simple as this. And you can see we're going up and down at the moment, but you can go side to side. You can actually do as well, and we'll show you decking, you can do ceilings. It doesn't matter what angle this is at, you're getting
That's really clever,
very clever sort of atomized spray that actually then allows you in one pass to get that perfect finish.
Perfect coverage. And again, if you go back to the other ways you've painted fences in the past, this makes it so much easier. We're not talking about hours, we're talking about minutes for a fence panel.
To do fence panels previously, it's probably taken you days. You've probably stretched it over weeks to actually get them finished, whereas you can actually get this done, very easily over a weekend without any messy brushes, without any awful rollers, without a hassle allowing you to get as well, I think, which is really important, that professional finish, because these items that we spray paint look like you bought them like this.
It's like a factory finish, isn't it? Like we were saying, that factory finish, that perfect end to your fence panel that you can see there. It's up to you how many coats you want to do, but we're talking about under a minute there for that fence panel that we've seen.
So all of a sudden it's such a quick job, whether that's the fences around the garden, whether that's the garden shed, or whether that is the walls inside. Yeah, you can get the job done so quickly, but also lots of people say, I used a lot less paint, especially for fence panels, because you can really waste paint with a brush and things, but so much easier.
So much easier. Remember, all the products you'll find on our website, shopontv.co.uk. Go to the live on-air page, you'll see our YouTube channel. Remember, you can click and subscribe there and catch all our previous shows. You'll see all the show products. We've got some real offers tonight. We've got the great Kokoon mattress, a silk mattress, and the prices will be going back up to the usual prices at the end of the show.
And you've got huge savings, about £330.
£330 on both sides. We've only got it available in double or king, but a silk mattress that is breathable at this time of year.
10-year warranty, 60-night sleep trial is like sleeping on absolute luxury. That 5-star hotel, that's your bedroom, honestly. and getting a good mattress can make such a difference to the way you sleep. But try it. You've got 60 nights to try it. If it's not right for you, you can get in touch with Kokoon. They'll arrange collecting it from you, and then you'll get every penny back apart from the delivery. So you've got nothing to lose tonight trying that.
Got to get back to our show special when it comes to pillows. We've got mattresses and we've got the most gorgeous pillows.
All makes such a difference. What you're sleeping on, what you're sleeping under makes a difference to how well you sleep. And if you really struggle with pillows, and I think we all struggle with pillows, how many pillows have you bought in the past and you throw them out? And you have to throw them out because you can't give them to charity. I had about a dozen pillows and ended up having to take them to the tip. And I didn't use them because they went flat. I got a funny neck in the morning. I wasn't comfortable. I was awake in the night, putting another pillow. I'd have 3 pillows one night, and then that's uncomfortable. You take a pillow out and you're down to 2 pillows. But you've woken up then, you haven't got that good night's sleep. A pillow can really change the way you sleep. And this pillow, so cleverly designed. The problem with a pillow is they do flatten down. Yeah. This pillow will never flatten down. It will always stay plump. It'll give you the most amazing, perfect comfort and support for your neck and your head all night long, instantly comfortable, which helps you get off to sleep quicker, comfortable all night, so helps you sleep longer. But what this will do is it will always do that. It won't be a pillow that then, perhaps after a couple of nights, is completely flat. And why, how? Well, take a look at this. This is very cleverly designed with these painted ties. Now, they're inside your pillow. You won't see them. They're not purple. They're not pink. But they actually will make a difference to how you sleep.
This suspension system means you get that perfect support. You don't have to plump the pillow. As you move your head around, the pillow literally self-plumps. You can see there, as you move, the pillow moves with you. So you won't have to plump the pillow in the morning. You'll have that gorgeous comfort and amazing support. Now, hundreds of you have gone for this already. It is a show special, and there are 2 options to choose from. You've got medium soft or medium firm. The only difference is the firm pillow has 20% more filling, but that crisscross design that we've just been showing you is in the middle of the pillow. It's not pink, it's not purple, but you won't feel the actual crisscross design, but you'll feel the benefit as you move around, and we'll show you that as we go through.
Now, we've got as many people, well, more people ordering than we've already sold. You do desperately need to check your baskets out, and this is something that really can change the way you sleep, and it was designed to do exactly that. If you look at the pillow that's in Sean's hand now, that is a plump, beautiful pillow that is not going to flatten down, that is going to give you that, and we'll show you the comfort and support that it gives. But have a look at the pillow you're perhaps awake on now, and perhaps you're awake because your pillow woke you up. Is it a bit like Sean's sad pillow?
It's sorrowful.
Like a miserable face, that, isn't it? That's like, I'm not going to give you a good night's sleep.
And that's the kind of face it'll give you, because with a pillow like this, if you've got, in fact, if you're in bed now, take your pillow and lift it up, hold it in the middle like this. If it does this, time for a new pillow, I would say. You would get no support. You'd have to fold it over. You'd have to get a second pillow or a third pillow. Even when it's folded over, you've not got the support that you need from a pillow.
And so often then you wake up with that funny neck, don't you? You think, I slept funny last night.
Can't
Not that you
turn
slept funny, it's what you're sleeping on, and that neck's with you all day, isn't it? You're driving like that. Everybody thinks you've got something a little bit wrong with you because your neck's horrible from your night's sleep. Honestly, a pillow can make a difference, but it's the design of this pillow. And when you see next to each other with my head on the pillow, oh my word, what a difference. I am so uncomfortable on that regular pillow. I feel like I'm laying completely flat. It gives me that horrible feeling. I feel a bit like I'm choking. I don't know. It's a really, you can see really in my face if I snored, which obviously as a lady I don't.
Oh, you do.
I just feel I'd snore so beautifully there because my neck and my throat is all uncomfortable. But then on the Mirelle pillow, you've got that beautiful lift and to the neck and the head. I've got this great support.
That's it, though. It's the elevation of your head.
And it's like it's giving you that right body alignment.
Angle,
and I feel I can breathe properly again.
And we'll show you that live in the studio. Remember, you are getting a twin pack for $29.95, but only for the duration of the show.
Yeah, and don't make it more complicated than it is. You can go for medium soft or medium firm. If you like a softer pillow, and we'll show you these, go for the medium soft. It's got the same technology as the medium firm pillow with the painted ties, but your medium firm has got 20% more filling. So if you normally sleep with 2 pillows, which is me, I would go for the medium firm. I have the medium firm, that is my choice. Or if you like to sit up and read and things and you want to have better support, go for the medium firm. But if you know you like to snuggle into a pillow, of course, medium soft. Now, do remember when you're ordering, you do with us, you need to put items into a basket and you need to check that basket out. We do have a little box on our website where you can send us a message, but you can't order on that box. So if you go through to our website, shopontv.co.uk, that's when you go through to our live ad. There's a box there. You can only send us a message. We can't reply, but we can talk to you on air. But if you have put into that box, please, can you order me a Mirelle pillow or a pair of Mirelle pillows? We can't, sadly. What you need to do is go a little bit further down and you pop items into your box.
Yeah, you just click on the Mirelle that you see there, you go through, you add it to your basket, go through to checkout, and that's how you make your purchases. Otherwise, you can order on the phone, 03333 241 241. Really busy on the phones. If you are on the phones and you're waiting, we do apologise. Please, if you can go to the website and order just how we showed you, just go through that process. Really easy journey.
And do it now because the deal, we've got a few deals, we've got 3 deals actually that are only for the show. So at 3 a.m, we'll give you a little bit of wiggle room just to check your baskets through. But after 3 a.m, if you try and order at 4, the prices will have gone up. And we've got 3 items that are like that. So you must please check your baskets out. And the Mirelle pillow is a special. The Mirelle pillow is under the brand of GX, if you've heard of the GX pillow. If you go onto their website, they do a pair of pillows. You can choose medium soft or medium firm. They've got the same technology, the painted ties. But their pillows as a pair, normally $79.99. They have got an offer on. They're doing them at $59.95. Our pair of Mirelle pillows, which is designed and developed for us exclusively from GX, are $29.95. We always try and do a great deal, so $34.95 is the best price we normally do. You've got them even better than that. But if you go and buy that same technology from GX, $59.95 is your price tonight. So honestly, we have got a deal you can't afford to miss out on if you want to go for them. And we'll tell you why to go for them, because they can make such a difference to the way you
We'll show you why, shall we, Hayley?
Because it's the first pillow I don't like doing, this miserable looking thing over there.
If your pillow looks like this,
pillow.
If it looks like this and you're folding it over and you're getting a second pillow or a third pillow, it's probably time you replaced your pillow. And we're going to show you the difference it makes when you sleep on the Mirelle. So we're going to get Hayley to lay down on the pillow right now.
I know, this is going to be horrible.
There we go. This isn't the pillow that we're bringing you tonight. This is just a bog standard pillow.
I may as well be right on the actual mattress. There's no support here. You can hear it in my voice. Can you hear how my voice has gone quite sort of bleh? And that's because I feel bleh. It makes me feel quite sick actually laying completely flat. But my throat feels like it's all, I don't know. I feel like it's.
Well, you can see
I'm not
there's
you know, it's horrible.
The point is a pillow's supposed to lift your head slightly so it positions your body properly. You're completely flat
I
to the bed.
don't like it.
There may as well be no pillow that you can
Makes
see
me
there.
feel giddy. It just doesn't. Being flat is not good for me.
So let's show you the medium soft pillow first of all from Mirelle. Everything with Mirelle is made here in the UK. All the materials, all the packaging, everything made in the UK. Really passionate about British industry, but this is the difference. It elevates your head slightly. It gives you perfect support. If you move your head around, it pops straight back into place.
Yeah, if I take my head off, it'll plump back up. Or you might sleep on your side.
Yep, front sleeper, back sleeper, side sleeper, doesn't matter. It's going to cocoon around your head and give you the great support. Also in the neck, it's really important that you have a pillow that stays in shape so that it fills in the nape of the neck there as well. So you can see that instant comfort.
Heaven.
You've got great support, but it's also beautifully soft. The filling in there is absolutely gorgeous.
And that is the medium soft. So if you like a softer pillow, you like to snuggle into a pillow, that's the choice for you. My choice is the next one because I normally would sleep with 2 pillows, and 2 pillows would be, you know, the height that I'm comfortable with. Perhaps you like to sit up and read in bed as well, and you want that more support. Same technology, it's just 20% more filling. That is me.
Now you can see a difference
That's
there.
Heaven.
It's a higher elevation, like you just said, 20% more filling. The technology inside is exactly the same. That crisscross design that we talked about is in there. So as you lift your head or you move your head around on your pillow, it comes straight back to that full size, that full fill that you can see there. Back sleeper or side sleeper, again, it's right for you. You're not going to be folding the pillow over. You're not going to be adding another pillow. Even though they're so full, they will fit all your standard UK pillowcase
and
sizes.
fit them properly, because most pillows, they're all floppy on the sides,
Nothing
aren't they?
flopping around. Yeah, they look great on the bed because they're so full. You know, when you walk into a hotel room and the pillows always look so inviting, the amazing loft on the pillow, that's exactly what you get with Mirelle. You'll get 2 pillows of the same option for $29.95. I would say go for 2 of each. 2 medium soft and 2 medium firm, I would say, because then you've got the best of both worlds. The soft to snuggle down into, the firm if you want a bit more support. You've got that option, but only at this price.
You can so see the difference there, can't you? Yeah, only at this price. For the actual show, they're a show special, so at the end of the show they will go up in price. We do give you a little bit of wiggle time just to check your baskets out, but if you come back at 4 o'clock in the morning or tomorrow later on, they will have gone back up in price. And remember, under the GX family, they're from the GX brand. They develop the Mirelle pillow exclusively for us so we can get exclusive prices. And if you go onto GX's website, their pair of pillows, and you've got the choice of a medium soft, medium firm, normally $79.99. They've got an offer on at the minute, $59.95. You're getting a pair of Mirelle pillows from the GX brand with that same technology for $29.95. Incredible value for money. And you're investing in yourself. That good night's sleep can make such a difference to your next day. And very clever design, and designed by a gentleman for his daughter. And it was a bit of a sad story, really, because his daughter was in a terrible accident, and he had a phone call one night, one of those dreaded calls, that she'd been knocked over by a car, and she was very poorly. She's absolutely fine now. She's had a little girl of her own, but she was airlifted to hospital. She was in a coma for a time, and when she did get home, she was bedbound for about a year. And as a father, he just wanted to do something to try and help her, and he was like, you know, what can I do to make things just that little bit better? And she went, can you just get me a decent pillow? She was living in bed. She was sitting, reading, watching TV, eating, sleeping in bed, and no pillow supported her, whether she was asleep or whether she was sitting up. They all just flattened down. She said, can you just find me a decent pillow, Dad? So bless him, he went out and he did. He hunted everywhere, and he bought the most affordable to the most expensive from that top end sort of West End department store. And he tried all these pillows, she tried all these pillows, and they all did the same. They all flattened down. Now, he was a cabinet maker, he's an engineer, and he was like, what is it with these pillows? So he ended up trying to find out why they were flattening down, opening all the pillows up, because they had different fillings, they had different outers. He's like, well, they're all the same. They're all a sack with a filling, and they are always going to flatten down. Then there's nothing that's going to make sure they give you that support that you need all night. So he's like, what can I do? What can I do? Can I develop something? Can I make something? How can I make a pillow not flatten down? And it was one of those light bulb moments. And he walked past a building one day and he looked up at the building and they had the lintels, the crosses on the house. You know, you often see them on old walls as well, and they're supporting the bricks into the house. He was like, if that can support the bricks, I wonder if I can use that to support the pillow, to stop the pillow from flattening down. And he developed a pillow. And he used exactly what he'd seen, those crosses, those painted ties that we've shown you, that you won't see. They're in your pillow, and they're white. They're not visual, but you will feel the benefit of them. Because what they do is exactly what he wanted. They stop that pillow from flattening down. That pillow will never flatten. It'll always self-plump. When you take your head off, it'll plump itself back up. It gives you the most incredible, comfortable support to the head and the neck. But my word, it also gives you that comfort all night long. You're never folding a pillow over, putting another pillow there, putting your arm under the pillow because it's flattened down through the night. Those painted ties change all of that. So unique. So it's like no other pillow.
And remember that crisscross design that you just saw in the middle of the pillow? It's not pink, it's not purple, you won't feel it, but boy, will you feel the benefit of that support suspension system that you've got there. It is all about when you move around in your pillow, when you put weight down on your pillow, obviously it takes on and gives you comfort and support, but when you get out of bed, it goes back to its original shape. Medium firm or medium soft, 385-857. Let's take a look at a review for you. This review is from Ken and Jody. I bought the Mirelle pillow because me and my wife were suffering neck pain. Now, we never make any claims. These are people's personal experiences. We bought every pillow money could buy and they didn't work. And the Mirelle pillow didn't disappoint. We had the best night's sleep we've had in years and we now sleep like babies. Would definitely recommend the Mirelle pillow to anyone. It is just a case of choosing which option. I'll go for two of each, the medium soft and the medium firm. So that's Ken and Jody just there. We've had lots of people emailing in.
Yeah, do remember
tonight.
you must check your baskets through. We've got as many people ordering as we've already had sold. So please, if you want this at this price, the price will go up after the show. We give you a little bit of time afterwards to check your basket out, but it is a time limited offer. It's a show special. And change the way you sleep. You're investing in yourself tonight for such a low cost at $29.95. If you went onto GX's website, these are from GX. Mirelle is developed exclusively for us to get a pair of GX pillows, normally $79.99. They have an offer on, it's $59.95. Ours for a pair, $29.95. It is a fantastic deal for a pillow we all swear by. Our director's like, I sleep on this pillow. I sleep on this pillow. Sean sleeps on this pillow. So please just choose the one that's right for you. We've got loads of really great emails coming in tonight. Really nice to hear from you.
Yeah, we've got one from Glenda. Hi, Glenda.
Morning,
Just
Glenda.
ordered my Mirelle pillow. I've been thinking about getting one for a while, so taking the plunge, looking forward to a good night's sleep. You will be so happy, Glenda. Another one from Andy. Hi, guys. I bought these pillows last time they were on the show. Excellent product. Just what I was looking for. I've just bought another two for my partner. She will be well pleased.
Oh, fabulous.
Good work. Good
And
work.
they can be a really nice gift idea as well. So if you're thinking, you know, perhaps someone's just moved into a new home, you can never... How many pillows have you had over your lifetime? Because we just don't get on with pillows, can we? We must have thrown about a dozen away. And you have to throw them away. Charities don't want them, so they have to go to the tip. But it's horrible because, you know, it's a complete waste. But you can't, if they're not comfortable, you can't sleep on them because it drives you mad. This pillow changes all of that. A pillow that's been developed that will never flatten down, will support your head and neck beautifully. So you've got that comfort all night, but will never flatten. And you won't have that. So for me, if we sometimes sleep in a hotel and the pillows can be awful, can't they? We've got some friends and they've got a fabulous house, but they've got shocking pillows. And you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, God, I had a funny night's sleep last night. And you've got that head that never, you try and
Like a
drive and you're
robot.
like that. That's the difference it makes for me, sleeping on a mirror, but I don't ever wake up with that funny neck because I've had the right support all night. There's nothing worse than not sleeping well because you're not comfortable, and this makes that difference. But I'm just hearing you must check your baskets out, really busy.
And the reason being that price only lasts until the end of the show, remember. So to honour that price, if you've got it in a basket, confirm your order and check through. Hundreds of you going for the deal that we've got for you. The website is the easiest way as always, shopontv.co.uk. You can order on the phones, but we've been so busy on the phones. 03333 241 241 if you are ordering on the phones, but the website is the easiest way, shopontv.co.uk.
And 3 items we've got that are show specials only, so you can only get them at that price through the show, which is the bed and of course the silk pillowcases that we're going to go to. If you are sleeping hot, it's all there. Great ways to sleep better. And don't forget that paint blast as well, a great way to change, perhaps to help sleep better. If you paint the bedroom, might be a little bit more calming in the bedroom. But honestly, some really great products tonight and some really crazy prices. This has been so busy.
Oh.
One colour option, sold out and gone.
Let's take that one away.
Another colour option.
The Arctic Blue.
Is limited stock, so we're down to the very last of the stock. And this is a mulberry silk pillowcase, AAA grade mulberry silk on both sides, which is really important. But what's really important is you do a little bit of research, because there's lots of things we can't tell you. Have a little look at if silk is good for your skin, or sleeping on a silk pillowcase is good for your skin and your hair. Have a look why celebrities sleep with a silk pillowcase.
And it's very important that you read the details on our screen there. Mulberry silk, 100% silk pillowcase. What that means is it's silk throughout. It's not a silk mix or a silk blend. It's also mulberry. Mulberry is the finest quality, AAA grade silk, long strand silk. So it really is, as Raymond always says, the man who brings us the silk products, the king of silks. It feels beautiful and luxurious. The other bonus with this pillowcase, not only is it silk on both sides, it's also cotton lined, so that stops the silk from ruffling up when you're sleeping on it at night, so it reduces on that morning crease that you sometimes
I was advised to get a silk pillowcase from 2 people, one a beauty therapist, and I was like, why do I have loads of creases on my face in the morning on one side? And she's like, well, how do you sleep? And I said, well, I sleep on this side. She says, well, try a silk pillowcase. That was one reason. The other reason was that my hairdresser, my hair was always quite dry and sort of broke really easily. And she was like, get a silk pillowcase. She said get a silk wrap as well for my hair. And do your own research. What a difference silk can make to skin and hair. And that's why I think they are so popular. I think they are a little bit of luxury as well. Remember, we've got one colour option, that white sold out. The Arctic Blue, which is like the silvery, grey, bluey colour, that is limited stock down to the last few. You've got the Desert, which is that really nice champagne-y colour.
Yeah, that golden champagne.
And that sage colour is so calming.
Love the sage. It's a great colour, a great neutral. You don't need to have these colours in your decor palette. These will be real standalone colours because they all are so luxurious. So the Desert option that you're going to see there, that rich golden colour that you've got. The one behind, as we say, limited stock, so that'll be the next to sell out, and it's pretty much oversubscribed, so more people trying to order than stock remaining. The other luxury colour, and I think the Desert and the Sage look great together. They're all beautiful metallic tones in these pillowcases, but it's not just about the colour. The fact that you can get colours is brilliant. It's about the benefits when it comes to a silk pillowcase. So as Hayley said, pop in your search engine, what are the benefits of a silk pillowcase?
Great little gift for someone that really loves their skincare and loves their hair products and the hair.
There's lots of news stories about superstars, megastars who always travel when they go on planes with a silk pillowcase because they won't be without it. But remember, our silk pillowcase is silk on both sides. It's not just one-sided. It's also cotton lined, so it stops the material ruffling up, so it reduces on that morning crease that you get, and it clings onto the pillow. It'll fit all your standard pillow sizes. It's a standard pillowcase in the UK, so whatever pillow you've got at home, it'll be great on your Mirelle pillows that we've been showing you because they look so full and wholesome. Again, that's the Sage option that we're looking at right now. You've got Arctic hanging on at the moment, and you've also got the Desert, that golden desert colour that you see there. 001108 is your item number if you want to go for the pillowcases. That price that you see on screen is only for the duration of the show. So if you want to go for that, only for the duration of the show in that price that you can see there. The easiest way to find everything is on the website, as always, shopontv.co.uk. And when you go to the website, you'll see all the products that we have available for you. Whatever you're shopping for, you will get that one postage that we've got
Which
for
is
you.
so good, isn't it? Remember, items, lots of them only available for the show. All of them great reductions, but please, it is a matter of you popping them into baskets and checking out. Lots of you got lots in baskets right now. Still more people ordering than stock already sold. So it's really lovely to have your company. And I truly believe if you're buying anything from this hour, you are going to be so pleased with absolutely everything. Now we're going to move to our cool zone. It is delivery-wise UK,
It's mainland UK only on this.
So apologies if you're out of that area. What you've got here, though, is such clever technology.
It's perfect for right now, isn't it, as well? With these extreme temperatures we've been having at night time, I'm sure you're all sleeping with fans on, windows wide open.
Nothing seems to work, does it? The window open, it's hot air coming in. The fan's blowing that hot air, and it's noisy. Then you don't sleep because you can hear the noise of the fan. This, honestly, is instantly, you ready? Cool.
As soon as you touch it.
As soon as, and we're in a studio with lots of bright lights.
It's 20 degrees outside here where we are in Warrington right now.
Sean came in his shorts.
I did come in my shorts. I never come,
He'll be going home in
to
his
work on my shorts. What a treat. There'll be people outside.
I didn't wear a jacket.
Look, you always wear a jacket.
I always wear a jacket.
Tropical nights is what they said on the weather forecast today. And to have something like this that naturally dissipates the heat away from you. Now, you can have it on your side of the bed. You can have two, one on either side of the bed if you want to. I've got to point out, though, the price on your screen is not the price you will be paying, because we've got a real special on this. £69. You've got a £40 discount at checkout. You don't need to do anything. How many times have you looked for those discount codes, those promo codes? Don't need to do anything. Add it into your basket and it'll automatically take £40 off your price. Your item number is at the top of the screen there. 153368 is your item number if you want to go for this. And scientifically proven to reduce heat build-up by up to 50%. And you don't need to do anything. You just lay on it.
Yeah, you don't have to prep this. It doesn't have to be in the fridge and the freezer for hours. As soon as you touch the material, it's instantly cooling. Perhaps you're like me, you're going through that time in life that seems to be a long time when you have that hot moment every night of the year. It doesn't matter if it's a hot night, you're hot all the time. This is helping you to keep at that right temperature, to give you that comfortable night's sleep. You can put it on top of the actual sheets to get the maximum effect. You can put it under the sheets if you want to as well, and you still feel that benefit. Remember, you have got a pillow pocket, so you can put your pillow into
that's really
that
clever.
as well. So if you're getting the Mirelle pillow, you can pop that into there as well. So it's not, because it's not just your body that gets hot, it's also your neck, your hair. Perhaps you get that really dampness to the neck and the hair, and you have that wild hair in the morning. I always call it Lolly the lion hair. It's all gone curly and wild. So again, keeping that you cool in that area as well. Nice thing is it's just your side of the bed. Perhaps you sleep hot and your partner sleeps cold. And don't forget as well, because there's no gel in here, you can use this for pets. Lots of people say, well, actually, I bought it for the dog or the cat. And you can travel with this for yourself as well, because it folds completely flat. Put it in your suitcase, take it on holiday. Lots of people say it's like my personal air conditioning.
We've got that on a review,
I take
actually.
it everywhere. Lay on the sunbed on it. Have it in the back of the car for the kids to be cool while you're travelling. There's nothing worse. I can remember us travelling in the back of the car with the caravan on the back.
Overheating.
Are we nearly there? I'm out.
Loads of you in
He's
there.
leaning on me. They can actually sat on here and it'd be nice and cool.
Dissipating
Great fun
the heat
holidays
away.
we had.
And like we said about that review, and this one here from Jennifer, the Cool Zone is like carrying my own personal air conditioner with me wherever I go. It's literally the best thing I've ever bought on the internet. fishnet. Remember, machine washable, so really easy care on these as well. And not just for the bed. If you want them on the sofa while you're watching TV, it's so hot, doesn't it?
There's nothing worse than being hot and sweaty and clammy, is there? And that is fantastic. Remember the price, £40 saving, £29 is your price that you will pay when you go through to checkout. And if you do multi-order or buy other items, if you spend over £30, you will get PayPal Pay in 3. So perhaps you're thinking, well, actually, yeah, I'll go for that. But my partner, his body doesn't get hot, or her body doesn't get hot, but the head gets hot. You can buy exactly the same technology, the same material. It's the you may like at the bottom of the details. And this is your pillowcases, and you get a pair of these.
Yeah, we'll switch that round for you
get
so
those
you can see the details, because there's another massive promotion.
Yeah, there is, yeah, because again, you'll look at the price and you'll think, hang on, I'll go for the pillow pad because it's more affordable. £58 is the price a pair of pillows cases should be. But there you go, you can have one as well.
Thanks.
But you are getting them actually for £29 because you will save £29. They're like half price, these.
Yeah.
And this could be for you and your partner. This could be for you and the dog bed, you and the cat bed.
Yeah.
Because again, it's the material that's cooling. No gels in there at all.
These also act as a great pillow protector on your pillows. You've got these little comfort clouds. It's like a quilted design that runs throughout this. So it's adding an extra layer of quilting as well. But as soon as you touch it, naturally dissipating the heat away. Now remember, the £58 price, don't just look at that big price, because automatically at checkout, it's going to take £29 off. It's going to be pretty much half price. So £29 for a pair of these. 440830. These have been really busy on this promotion that we've got for you. So if you want to get these, they'll automatically drop to £29 for a pair, from 58 to 29. If you add them into your basket, you add them in with the Cool Zone pad that we've done here, you'll only pay that one postage. You get the Cool Zone pad and 2 pillowcases and just pay the one postage. It's capped, as you can see there.
Massively, massively busy. It's really great to have your company. We've got as many people ordering as stock is available. So you do need to please check your baskets through. Stock-wise on everything, what we've already sold, we've got more people ordering right now. So go to our live hour. That'll take you through to everything that we've shown you this evening, and that'll allow you to then pop things into your baskets. Have a look at everything we've got available on our website. You might find something for birthday.
Yeah, there's lots
of things you wouldn't even think. We don't show everything live.
No, there's over 700,000 products. Pop it in the search engine if you're looking for something.
That'd be a long live show, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it?
700,000
products. We'd be on forever. There's big brands you can search for. There's great designer fragrances that you'll see on that. That's good, isn't it? Less than £35.
So yeah, great for your present shopping. So have a little nosy at absolutely everything. But remember, 3 items on our show tonight. They are time limited offers and only that price till the end of the show. So please do shop really, really smartly. I think our show as well is very much, the majority is about sleeping better. And I think so many things can affect the way you sleep. And if you're waking up in the morning thinking, oh, I slept funny last night, you've got that funny neck that never changes all day. Or perhaps you know you've been awake or you didn't get to sleep because you were faffing with your pillows, you're putting a pillow on, taking a pillow off. Or through the night you woke up, you're putting your arm under the pillow. If you're being woken up because you're not sleeping well and it's your pillow that's causing the problem, I think you need to change your pillows. It makes such a difference. But it's finding that right pillow, because I think lots of us have bought so many pillows over the years, haven't we? We've thrown at least a dozen away, and you have to throw them away because you can't give them to charities. And it's such a waste, but if you can't sleep on it, it's absolutely pointless, isn't it? So what you need is a pillow that works for you. And this pillow was developed out of love, really, for a gentleman whose daughter had been badly injured in a car accident. Well, she was knocked over by a car. She was walking and spent a year in bed rehabilitating, and she couldn't get comfortable. No pillow worked for her. And he developed the technology that we're going to show you right now. Because what he did is he bought out a pillow that had these painted ties inside. And these ties will stop your pillow flattening down, and we'll explain how that works. That pillow will never flatten. You'll never need another pillow. It will give you the most amazing, luxurious, comfortable support to your head and your neck all night long. And if you move through the night, it'll plump itself back up. And then when you put your head back down, perhaps you've gone to toilet, it's like putting your head onto a brand new pillow that never flattens down. So giving you that great comfort to get off to sleep quicker and that comfort all night. So I think then you sleep longer because it's not waking you up. These are the ties. You do not see these ties.
No, and you don't feel them. They're actually in the middle of the pillow. We've put them on the front to show you how it actually works, but they're in the middle of the pillow and they're slightly shorter. So that's how that suspension system works. When you see the actual pillow itself, though, look at that. That is luxury.
A proper pillow.
Personified in a pillow, isn't it? When you push your hand down into it, and I'm just going to do this to show you how it reacts to the weight, but then when you take the weight away, it just bounces back. So that's why you don't have to plump it. If you move your head around at night, you can do that and it'll work with you. You've got two different options. You've got a medium soft or a medium firm. If you like a softer pillow, go medium soft. If you like a firmer pillow, go medium firm.
As easy
You'll
as
get
that.
two of the same.
I normally, or I used to sleep with two pillows, always at least 2 or 3 pillows. So if you like a more high, if you like to sit up in bed and read, go for the medium firm. I think you know, if you like a softer pillow that you snuggle into, go for the medium soft. These are from, if you're thinking, hang on, I've seen something similar to GX pillows. This is from the GX brand. Yeah. What they do is they develop Mirelle for us exclusively so we can have really special deals. If you buy this technology from GX right now, they do a pair of pillows and they have the choice, medium soft or medium firm. You get a pair. They've got an offer on, but they're normally $79.99. Their offer is $59.95 at the minute. You're getting that same technology for a pair. You choose medium soft, medium firm for $29.95. So from $59.95, incredible, incredible saving. And what you're doing is investing in you, investing in a better night's sleep, investing in having that comfort. Because when you don't sleep well, you know, you're a different person that next day, aren't you? You're miserable, you're snappy, you're irritated. I actually get very emotional. I'm very low. I get quite down when I haven't slept. And just the easiest thing, it'll snap me, you know, you'll go crazy or I'll just burst into tears. But perhaps you know you're impatient with the kids when you haven't slept well. Perhaps you've had that situation. You've woken up, you didn't sleep all night. You've been talking to your partner while, you know, before they went off to work. You've had a big fallout, and as they're going off to work, you're not talking. You're like, what was that about? And you're like, it's because I'm tired. That was absolute rubbish. Perhaps you know you can't concentrate at work. Someone's spoken to you, told you somebody who's just joined their name, told you to tell them what to do, and blah blah. You can't remember their name. You can't function right. Have you ever driven tired? It's like driving drunk, really, because you're just not on it, aren't you? You can pass a turn in, it's meant to go that way. You can do your journey home and you're home and you think, I missed a couple of roundabouts. Well, perhaps you've got to traffic lights on a big roundabout and you're looking, nothing's coming, you go. We saw it tonight, actually. And you think, oh my goodness, did I just drive over a red light? I didn't look at the lights because I'm not thinking straight. It's a roundabout. I looked, nothing was coming. I went. You're not right if you don't sleep well. It's when our bodies repair, and look at the health reasons why we need a good night's sleep. A good night's sleep is so important. It's when our bodies recharge. We recharge our mobile phone. We recharge the cordless vacuum cleaner. We understand that needs recharge. We need recharging. But we can't plug ourselves in, not yet, anyhow. What we need to do is get a good night's sleep. And honestly, changing your bed, changing your mattress, changing your bedding, changing your pillow can make that difference. And it did to us, Sean, didn't it? Because we struggled with so many pillows. That the whole story is they flatten down, and that's exactly what they do.
If you're at home and maybe you're in bed right now, take your pillow and hold it in the middle like this. Does it do this? Does it flatten down at either side? It's not giving you the support it should be.
That's a miserable looking pillow.
It is a miserable looking pillow.
It's like a miserable night. I am not going to get a good night. If you stay in a hotel and you see your pillows are like that, oh my word, even if you get every one out the wardrobe, you might have 4 under your head. Still no support.
No support.
At all.
At all, you're right.
Bad night's sleep.
With Mirelle, it's the complete opposite that. If I hold this up in the middle, just with one hand, you'll see it holds itself because of the amount of filling in there, because of that crisscross design that we've got there. In fact, we should get you to lay down on the pillows to show you the difference.
And when you see the difference, if you've got this in a basket, remember the price will go up after the show. We'll give you a little bit of wiggle room. You need to check out. Still hearing, we've got, oh my word, so many still in baskets. We've got as many people ordering nearly as we've already sold. You must please check your basket through. But let's have a little look why you should get, well, there you go. That's why you should get this pillow. Look at the difference. No support from that ordinary pillow. I may as well be laid flat. And look how the Mirelle gives you that beautiful support. Supports your head and neck so comfortably. I feel I'm breathing better, I'm comfortable, and you're comfortable all night.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
It's a completely different experience between the two. So let's show you with that regular ordinary pillow.
This is not the pillow you're buying. Are you ready for this? I'm not. It makes
As
me
Hayley lays down
me
on
feel
here.
sick.
The idea of a pillow is that it elevates your head. Nothing's elevated here,
No.
is it? You can see
I'm not feeling
flat,
elevated at all.
and it's completely flat.
I'm
to the
feeling
actual bed.
completely flat. I feel it makes my neck feel all clogged up. I feel like, I think you can hear it in my voice
You
because
can really hear it when you lay on your back.
it actually makes me feel giddy because I'm completely flat. I would have to try about 4 or 5 these pillows, and they're still all flattened down. So though it might be a little bit higher, they will still flatten because there's no support there at all.
Now remember, with Mirelle, you get 2 different options. You've got medium soft, which is what we're going to show you next.
Thank
so
goodness.
if we replace that by the sad pillow that we've just shown you, this is the medium soft option. And as you lay down on there, Hayley, remember inside you've got that crisscross technology. Your head's elevated, your neck's supported. Whether you're a back sleeper like you're sleeping right now, or whether you sleep on your side, or some people sleep on the front with an arm underneath their head, you've got that great support. But look at the pillow on the end. Even if Hayley put her head right at the end of the pillow,
I've still got
it
support.
still stays in shape. It doesn't flatten down completely. You're not going to have to
Absolute
fold
heaven.
this over. You're not going to have to add a second pillow. That's the medium soft option. If you prefer a softer pillow, just
Look, it's
go
plumped
medium-
back up on its own.
Back to normal. However, if you prefer a firmer pillow,
This is me.
This is medium firm. And the only difference between the medium soft pillow is 20% extra filling. Now remember, they all come under the same item number, 385857. You choose which option you want to go for. You will get 2 of the same pillow, but that price you see on screen is what we call a show special. So it's only going to hold at that price until the end of the show. Just hearing there's so many of you with these still in baskets right now. If you want to make sure you get that price, you have got to confirm your order and check your basket through. It's all about this. Imagine having this comfort, this support from a pillow, not flattening down, not having to fold it over. You can see it's all about ultimate comfort. And what a difference, Hayley.
Oh, it's absolute heaven. For me, that's instant comfort. I will get off to sleep quicker because I'm not trying to faff with my pillows and get my pillow in the right place. It's working with me beautifully. But if I was sat up reading, it's going to give me that great support as well. But because you've got that comfort instantly, I think it gets you off to sleep quicker, but it helps you stay asleep longer because we wake up because we get disturbed. Our brain's like, you're uncomfortable, your neck's funny. And this is allowing you to have that incredible comfort all night long, which I think helps you get that better, stay in that deep sleep and get that longer night
Well,
sleep
that disturbed sleep you're talking about, they call it toxic sleep because you're not comfortable. Even if you don't wake up fully, your sleep is
You go out of
broken.
that deep sleep, don't you?
Let's take that away again and just show you.
So I'm going from deep
Original
sleep
play.
to
It's toxic time.
toxic, absolutely toxic.
And
Because
can you see how you can't
so
see anything,
horrible.
you're completely flat.
It's so horrible.
There's no elevation
No.
to your head.
I virtually instantly go giddy and I can feel it in my throat. If I did snore, but obviously as a lady I don't snore, I just feel I would, no, I'd never
Loudest
snore, would I?
I've
I feel like I would.
evidence from each night.
I feel like I'd snore really badly.
Yeah, you
like this. But I just feel I can't breathe properly. If that, I'm just trying to make sense of how it makes me feel.
It is that, yeah.
But to get that, when you compare this,
but it's alignment, isn't it? And we can see that now on the
that's exactly the difference.
And
Absolute.
That's showing you that
instant
difference.
comfort.
And it's all about that crisscross design, remember. That crisscross design is the suspension system that's in the pillow. So if you want to go for this, now is the time. You can still add it into your basket. Hundreds of you going for it right now. It's been a busy show. We've had lots of show specials, lots of time-limited offers.
We've had sellouts. And
we've had,
and we've got another one. If you have gone for our silk pillowcases, I'm afraid the Arctic Blue, it has just sold out and gone. The white's already sold out. You have got Sage available and you have got the Desert, which is like a champagne gold. Do your own research why silk pillowcases, and these are 100% silk on both sides, why they can make a difference to your skin, to your hair, why celebrities like to sleep on silk pillowcases. There's a reason, and do your own research why.
So the Arctic's has gone, the white's gone, but we have these two beautiful colours that you see here. You've got the Desert, which is that gorgeous golden colour in between the white and the blue, and then you've got the Sage in front of the blue option just there. So Sage and Desert are still in stock. 001 108 is your item number if you want to go for those pillowcases.
And that is the Desert, which is stunning, and we'll go with any bedding. But you do need to check those baskets out. Do please look at why my beauty therapist, when I said, why have I got all these lines on the side of my face in the morning? She was like, what side do you sleep? I said, well, you want try a silk pillowcase. Why my hairdresser? Why is my hair so dry? Try a silk. Do your own research, but a great gift idea as well. But we got to move away.
Sage will be the next to go.
Yeah, Sage is going to be the next one to sell out. But our Mirelle pillow, it's been so busy on it. I'm not going to tell you it's about to sell out. What's about to happen is the price is going to change. It will still be available to buy, but the price, sadly, is going to be going up. If you went to GX developed this pillow technology, which is these painted ties inside of a pillow that stops the pillow flattening down, that gives you incredible comfort and support, but that pillow will never go flat. So you get a good night's, it allows you to be more comfortable from as soon as you lay down. It allows you to sleep longer because you're comfortable all night. That's what bedding can make a difference with, how well you sleep. The price, if you went to GX for a pair of pillows, is normally $79.99. They have got an offer on, $59.95 is their price right now. Mirelle is developed by GX. They develop it exclusively for us, so they produce it for us, and you're getting that same technology at the moment for $29.95. But this deal finishes at the end of the show. We'll give you a little bit of wiggle room for you to check your baskets through, because we have so many in baskets. But if you come back at 4 o'clock, it will have gone back up in price. If you come back later on tomorrow, it will not be the price you see on your screen. What you're doing is investing in yourself, and we have got so many in baskets. And please do not press checkout, because if you do not press checkout right now and then you come back to buy it and oh, it's gone up, I'll wait, they might put it on offer. We don't have this show every day of the week. We don't have it every week of the year, or even every month of the year sometimes. We have it when we're able to do the deal. And you've got the deal right now. So press checkout, because you will be cursing that next night that you wake up with your arm under the pillow, folding the pillow up, trying to plump the pillow. You'll be like, why didn't I? For $29.95, why didn't I get a pair of pillows that had been developed for a girl who had been in a real serious accident, been knocked down by a car, had to rehabilitate in bed for a year, and her biggest bugbear is she couldn't get comfortable. Every pillow flattened down, and this pillow was developed for her. You've got a pillow that will give you that support that you need, with these very clever painted ties that aren't in a regular pillow, that makes this pillow so unique. But you must check your baskets out, because you are going to kick yourself. You're not spending, £399, $29.95 for two pillows that can make a difference to your sleep.
And that suspension system literally self-plumps the pillow. As you move your head around, you've got comfort, you've got support. It doesn't flatten down. You won't be folding pillows over. You won't be adding second pillows, because the pillow does all the work for you with that crisscross design. That crisscross design is so clever. It's not purple, it's not pink, it's in the middle of your pillow, these designs.
So you never see it.
No, but you feel the benefit.
You do feel the benefit, and you will be blown away that at last you've got a pillow that works for you. How many pillows have you fell out with? How often do you throw a pillow? Sometimes you go to bed with 2 pillows or 3 pillows and you throw one out in the middle of the night, then you drag one back because you're uncomfortable again. This is one pillow that honestly will give you the most beautiful support and comfort to your neck and your head. No more for me, what the pillows, they'd always flatten down, and my biggest thing is that neck.
Yeah.
That you drive like this and you look really odd. Everyone's like, are you all right? Because you can't, your neck's, because I've slept uncomfortable. This pillow has made that difference to me, because it gives you the right lift to the head, the right support for the head and the neck. You're seeing there, how many pillows can you lift in the middle like Sean is, and it doesn't flop down at the sides? Because a regular pillow, I bet if you lifted your pillow up now, it's like the sad pillow in Sean's other hand. And that is a miserable night's sleep.
If you're in bed right now and you can lift your pillow up, if it does this,
divorce it. You do not want to be in bed with that pillow.
And what a difference it makes. That Mirelle pillow that you can see there, it's so full, so sumptuous, so comfortable, so supportive, and such a clever system. Because if you think about all pillows, like Ellie was saying, when the designer came up with this, they're just a sack with a different filling inside. So the fact you've got the crisscross design inside there means it self-plumps. It means you won't have to plump it. It means as you move your head around, you've always got that comfortable position.
And where Alex got that design from was the lintels and a building. He walked past a building, he was like, oh my word, if that's supporting the bricks to that house, or perhaps you've seen them on old walls as well, I wonder if I could develop that inner pillow to actually support the head and the neck. And that's exactly what he did for his daughter. His daughter was the girl that had been in the accident. She was like, Dad, will you just find me a decent pillow? And he bought every pillow he could buy, from the cheapest to the most expensive. None of them worked. They all flattened down.
Yeah.
And he was an engineer. He was a cabinet maker. And so he had that mind. And when he saw that, he was like, I wonder. And it works. And his mum said, you can't just make that for your daughter. Everybody needs this pillow. I've bought hundreds of pillows over the years. Honestly, this pillow can make such a difference to where you sleep, but you must check your baskets through. Yeah,
whatever you're shopping for, confirm your orders. Remember, you had a couple of sellouts on the silk pillowcases. Had another lovely email from Ava. Hello, Hayley and team. I've been meaning to email you, lovely guys, about the products I've been purchasing. Fantastic products. I purchased a duvet recently, my second one from you, worth every penny. It does exactly what advertised. Keep up the brilliant work. I've just placed an order for the silk pillowcases. Which is a very good price. I'm looking forward to receiving them very soon. Thank you. That's Ava. Thank you, Ava, for that message.
Check your basket out and look forward to receiving your Mirelle pillow or the paint, whatever you've got in a basket right now. The show has been full of products that can change the way that you sleep. We've got so many of you. We've got as many people still with items in baskets as we've already sold. Don't kick yourself. You know, the next night you have a bad night's sleep because of that pillow, because you didn't actually buy the pillow tonight. Please check that basket through. Remember, if you go to GX, and it's from the GX range, they make this pillow exclusive for us. Their regular price, $79.99 for a pair, $59.95 is their show offer, is their special offer at the minute on their website. You're getting that technology for $29.95 and a pair, medium soft or medium firm. You know if you like a softer pillow or a firmer pillow, but do check your baskets out, because honestly, it can change the way you sleep.
Yeah, just choose which option you want to go for. If you like a softer pillow, medium soft, firmer, medium firm.
And it goes back up in price after the show. We'll give you a little bit of wiggle room to check your basket through. But there's 3 items actually. The Mirelle pillow, the silk pillowcase,
and the mattresses
all go back up in
yeah,
price.
so make sure you confirm your orders and check out. Remember, you can join us on Freeview 89
Yes.
from midnight tomorrow.
Thanks for joining
And then
us.
if you want to join us on ITV1 and STV, you can also join us there a little bit later on. We would love to see you with lots more great deals.
Yeah, great deals every single night. But tonight it's been all about sleeping better. So don't put it off. Sleep better. Order. See you later.